안녕. 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 Chat, our bot is broken again. What the hell? Oh, I come back. I come back from filling up my water bottle, and then I'm like, huh, something doesn't feel right. I started up all of my programs. OBS seems to be running fine. I did launch Mix It Up this time, and then I checked my Discord and like, yes, the bot to go live from Twitch alerts. Yeah, it's not be working. Oh my god. Hi guys! Hello, hello! Oh my god. Oh, these are the new reactions, the stream streaks! They're finally live. Are you guys liking the stream streaks? Anyways, Gumi my name is Song Ari, aka Song... my name is Ari Song, aka Song Ari. I'm a resident gumiho VTuber. I forgot my own intro spiel. Hello everyone. It's been a while, it's been another week. Our timer is starting now for the Gumithon, by the way. Exclamation point Gumithon if you want to learn more about our Donathon to raise PC funds. Thank you for the 3 stream streak bull, and thank you for the 3 stream streak mice. 3 Goomies Goomin. I still don't have TTS set up for that yet, so I might need to check stream elements for that, potentially. Or maybe as a native Twitch setting. I don't know yet. Hi Meteor, welcome, welcome in. Actually, Meteor, do you know if TTS activates for custom stream streak messages? I don't know why it says 3 when I'm new here. Well, it's literally either you or Sam that is usually checking on first of my stream. So, yeah, that's not gonna work on me. I think you can set it up. I don't think it's a thing by default. That is crazy. What the heck? Well, that's research for me to do for next time. But yeah, I forgot that the stream streak feature is finally out of beta on Twitch. I've actually seen it activated in one person's channel since early in 2025, or actually it might have been late 2024. But it would always bug out for me, so I just ended up using like you know, the Mix It Up daily check-in channel point redeems instead of the stream streak feature, and we'll continue to use that. I'll still have it up for however long I need to. Anyways. Let me shout out Meteor. Hi Meteor, welcome, welcome. Gumi Ari Saturday, guys. Gumi Ari Saturday. Gumi is Saturday. Saturday, however you want to pronounce it. Hi Venus. OMG Queen, long time no see. I've been wondering where you've been. I've been on wisdom teeth surgery recuperation. To be fair, I've been very inactive on Twitter for like a very long time. I'm actually on a Twitter detox. Every time I open up the Twitter app, I look at my TL, both like my following feed for my mutuals, and then I check like the For You feed, which is like the typical algorithm shenanigans, and after literally 30 seconds, I close the app. I can't be bothered with it, even though I know I have to, because I'm coming back to consecration, right? But like, I don't want to continue this Twitter shenanigan. People have been using that in chat check-in to try and combat the whole not counting lurkers and viewers thing, funny enough. Oh yeah, has Twitch still not like issued a statement about it? Like the last I heard, there was like some leaked announcement from their partner Discord server. But then they never addressed like the general public at large, so... Hi Suzume! Oh my god, let me give you a shout out as well. Hi Suzume! Welcome, welcome in. I'm glad to see you. Suzume! Oh my god, I actually... it's been so long. And I literally checked the Discord a few days ago, but I was really busy and I completely forgot to respond. Guys, Suzume commissioned a really, really cute art piece for me, and I never got around to acknowledging it, and I feel really bad. But it's in my Discord server. You can check the Ari Portraits channel. It is so cute. Wait, I want to show you guys like right now. It is She commissioned an icon art. More like a sketch of my current summer outfit. Hold on, I think it's downloaded. Let me show you guys. Of course, if you're on my Discord server, which exclamation point Discord to join my server if you're not already, but I'm gonna show it here for posterity. Look at how cute it is. Look, it's just like me. It even has the glasses. It's so cute. It's so pretty. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Suzume. I appreciate so much. And Theo drew this. If you guys are familiar with my past Studio Aeon streams, Theo's very involved in the art staff at Studio Aeon, and they from time to time have commissions open, and Theo drew this. Ari with the wet cat energy. Please, I'm not a cat. I'm a fat. Oh, last I checked, gumihos were not kittens, so there you have it. I am not a soggy cat. I am a soggy fox. Hi, Envy. Thank you for peeking in. Hello. As a person who uses Twitter so much, it's not worth it. Yes, I am well aware. There's a problem, though. There's a problem. If you're a VTuber, you almost have to be on Twitter. You have to be on at least one social media platform. And since I'm not active on TikTok, and my YouTube output will not be, my YouTube edited video output will not be reactivated until next week. Yeah, my poison of choice is Twitter. Hi, Zen, thank you for peeking in. Hi, Zen, look at this icon that one of my friends Suzume commissioned for me. Isn't it so cute? Thank you once again, Suzume, and I will post this properly on social media later, as I've been saying for the last 5 minutes. I've been on Twitter detox. I've been on social media detox. I dead ass. Like, I don't like checking it for the last 3 weeks. And before I got sidetracked, back to what I was saying, Venus, if you're still here. Yeah, I had my wisdom teeth surgery, like, first week in the month of November, I think. No, it was actually the last week of October, right? Because I've been gone for about, like, 3 weeks. It might be almost a month at this point. So yeah, I took quite a big break since my surgery because I was healing from that. But I'm slowly but surely coming back to streaming, so don't worry. Stream streaks are buggy, especially if the stream has many restarts in one day. Oh yeah, for sure. I know like there's been some internet issues, or not just internet, but tech issues because of the recent solar flares. Apparently there were like solar storms or whatever up near the sun. So I heard about them because Andrea had a big 3D model showcase. She has like the super duper 4K GPU model showcase, but there was some lag, or I think there were some problems during the showcase, and it's because of the solar flares going on. Oh, hold on. I need a bit of water. Let me catch up on chat while I'm drinking some water. They issued a statement, they being Twitch, that pretty much said it's always been this way. F Twitch. Like, come on. It's always been this way. We know better than that. We haven't seen stark differences in viewership until, you know, algorithm change happened. But, you know, it is what it is, but I would rather it's not what it is. Let's see, you're cat-coded? No, I'm fox-coded. Do my ears even look like a cat's to you? Do a cat's ears ever look this tall? Envy, you get back here. I'm not a cat, I'm a fox. Ari with a damn fox energy. Yes, thank you, Phoenix. You can call me a soggy whatever you want, but let that whatever be a fox. Not a cat, not a dog, not a sloth, a fox. Thank you very much. Hi, are you feeling better? I'm doing okay. It doesn't hurt as much to talk right now. Like talk in my big exaggerated VTuber sort of voice. But I still have the problem that I rarely speak out loud when I am not streaming, which means I have basically talked for maybe like 0.01% of this entire week out loud before stream, so my throat is already sore. And guess what we're doing tonight, chat? We are reacting to a big backlog of HSR Star Rail trailers that I did not react to over the course of the last 4 months. So I've got my work cut out for me tonight. It's so cute, so PFP material. Thank you, Zen. I appreciate it so much. And thank you again to Theo. Oh my god, I'm literally kicking out so much. Like, I post this on Bluesky, be like, Theo, you did so well. Ah! Theo, one of my favorite artists, for real, oh god. Reminds me that I gotta do my jaw exercises for my TMJ. Oh yeah! I hope your TMJ, gets better. How are the exercises going for you? I still have my jaw like popping. I don't really want to say clicking, but it is audible. Like I still have to pop my jaw open a bit to the left side in order to open my mouth fully. But it's okay. It's at the range it was prior to the wisdom teeth surgery, so you know I take what I get. I think you misspelled Q. All right, chat. All right, you can stop running away with those jokes now. Yeah, how are you guys, chat? How are you? It's been a whole week. If you missed my announcement last week, I'm only streaming once a week for the time being, just to get my throat used to speaking out loud for hours at a time again. I will try to eventually get back to at least 2 streams a week, but for now I'm just doing 1 a week. Which is not very good for a regular output, but it's also gonna finally give me a chance to focus on my video editing, which I plan to restart next week, so be on the lookout. Hopefully we'll have a highlight of tonight's stream sometime next week. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing great. Thanksgiving is, I think, next week? Is it next week? No, it's in 2 weeks. So we still have 2 weeks until Thanksgiving vacation. Do you guys have any plans to reunite with family? Maybe doing a Friendsgiving? Or if you don't have plans for Thanksgiving, but you have the holiday off because it is a federal business holiday, maybe you have plans to hang out with yourself? But yeah, my throat is definitely gonna have to get used to speaking again. Oof. Got rain on much more than expected, but I was in Good Springs earlier. Oh yeah, how bad is the rain? When you say more than expected, are we talking about you're getting drenched? Or it's just like a regular rainstorm? Hold on. Oh, this is quite the adjustment. Quite the adjustment. So before we continue, I just want to say out of the just say ahead of time, I guess, I feel very disjointed tonight. I feel like I'm all scatterbrained. I'm hoping to do at least 3 hours tonight. I won't commit, but if my throat starts giving out earlier than anticipated, then I'm gonna be forced to. So I just want to warn you guys ahead of time, but I want to aim for 3 hours. I want to aim for 3 hours tonight. I want to maximize the time I spend live with you guys. The West Coast is hit by a rainstorm, expected to be 5 days long. We are on day 3. Do we know what direction the storm is heading in? Like, is it coming over to the East Coast, or is it going somewhere else? Well, Vegas was expecting light rain or showers in the vicinity, but it was like a steady rainfall. Okay, a steady rainfall is not bad. So long as it's not like, oh god, heavy thunderstorm levels, it's okay. It's not ideal for when you're touring, unless like you really like when it rains when you're touring, because I don't know the scenery, you prefer rainy weather. But in general, it's not ideal, right? You like to stay dry and comfortable when you're walking around the city or even in the countryside. You'd like to prefer you'd like to see pretty scenery. And I'm speaking in general, not to anyone specifically, but yeah. Well, I'm glad the rain is not as bad as, you know. I mean, like it was worse than you expected, but it's not like that bad. Guys, I don't know what I'm saying tonight. If I sound incoherent, I apologize. I'm not used to being live and voicing my thoughts out loud in real time. I much prefer 60 and rainy as opposed to 20 and snowing in my home state. You and me both. You and me both. I really hope it doesn't snow this year. I mean, like, global warming be damned, guys. Planet be damned. I don't want snow this year. That's all I ask. It's already cold enough as it is. I don't want snow. I don't want to slide on icy roads. I don't want anything. I don't want to shovel snow out of the driveway. I don't want to brush it off the cars. I don't want anything to do with snowflakes and snowflakes piled on top of each other and bunching up to basically trap me in my own home. I say that when I'm literally like homebound 99% of the time. Seems like the Northeast is also getting hit with a storm. Oh, the Northeast. So long as it doesn't come down to the Southeast, I think we'll be good. It's just good to hear you again. Thanks, Meteor. Yeah, it is good to be back. Yeah, it really is good to be back. I did miss you guys a lot, but I can't deny I did enjoy my break. I am enjoying most of my time off. I've actually I took the chance to finally watch a show, and by show I mean I'm finally watching a live action show. But it's not a K-drama, so my mom will be disappointed in me, and all you drama enthusiasts out there will be disappointed. No, I'm binging Downton Abbey. It's not even a new show, but I remember watching it with my family when I was younger, and let's just say a wave of nostalgia hit me this month. And basically the day after my wisdom tooth surgery, I was like, I'm bored. I want something to watch, but I don't feel like watching anime. And I was like, well, what's a show that I could maybe watch? Oh, what's this? A Downton Abbey post on my Reddit feed? Okay, I'll watch that. Now here I am. That sounds familiar. Yeah, it's a BBC show. It's set in the early 1900s. It follows this aristocratic family and their servants in a big countryside villa house. And yeah, it's basically kind of like a slice of life drama show. It did have a season like depicting World War I briefly. So it kind of goes from, let's say, early 1900s into World War I, into Roaring 20s, and I think they intend to stop before the Great Depression because obviously the Great Depression made things really bad for a lot of people, including the upper class folk, believe it or not. So they're like, oh, can't ruin the fantasy there. But yeah, I'm almost at the end of the show. There are some awkward moments because I think the writer his politics are a little weird when he's writing certain political storylines in the show, but I like the characters interacting with each other. I think it's fun. We love depression. I don't think we like that depression. Not the big kind of big recession depression. Hi, hello. How are you doing, my fellow monster? Chat, should we make a name for our mod team, or should we just refer them to them as mods? Should we make up a funny special name for our mod team? I don't know what to call them though. We call the followers wanderlings. We call the subbers. What do we call the subbers again? Legendaries. I don't know what to call the mods. Hopefully the weather isn't too bad tomorrow. Planning on going to the Valley of Fire State Park and Hoover Dam. Couldn't go to Zion due to time constraints, unfortunately. Oh, wow. You want to go see Hoover Dam? That's so cool. The Valley of Fire State Park is pretty nice as well. I haven't been to a national park, but I would love the chance to go later in the future. We don't get snow here in Spain, but still so damn cold that I think if snow appears for a huge miracle for no reason, I think everyone in Spain would be cooked. Well, I hope at least your generator system would be working if you get heavy snowfall and you are not caught like Texas was quite a few years ago. It would not be ideal for you folks, but just so long as your generator system is working, you will be fine. Having a name would be funny. If there's Wanderlings in the Gumiho, there should be one for the mods. I guess there should be, but I'm really bad at coming up with names. It's also the reason why I don't have VTuber hashtags. So if any of you are not familiar with greater VTuber culture, a lot of big indies and corporate VTubers, they will have like hashtags for like VTuber specific art, when they go live, not safe for work art. And a bunch of different other things. I think there's also like an asset hashtag if you ever happen to make like stream assets for them to display. But yeah, so for example, I'm trying to think of a famous VTuber's hashtags. I'll just look up something real quick. I think Doki Bird always has her tags pinned. Yeah, so I remember, so if you want to like live tweet while she's live on stream, then the hashtag is birdseeders. Her general hashtag is Doki Bird. Her art tag is Doki Gallery. her cosplay is Doki Gram, and so on and so forth. So I haven't made hashtags like that. I'm thinking of maybe saving them for 1.0 debut sometime whenever that happens. But I feel like I should start brainstorming names ahead of time. Or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Saying, hey, how are you? I am doing okay. Could be better, but I'm doing okay. It does not hurt to talk anymore, but my gums are still a little sore, unfortunately. But I feel like the more I talk, the more I use my muscles, the more like, you know, when you don't use muscles over the course of a long time, they tend to like atrophy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you don't like walk or run or anything for, let's say, I don't know, 3 months. Because you were in a coma, and then you wake up, you're like, oh my god, my legs are stick thin. Now, it's not to that extent with like my jaw muscles, but if you haven't been like chewing for weeks at a time, or like, God forbid, like screaming, singing at the top of your lungs, then obviously your muscle strength will decline over time. So I think it's just a matter of building it back up to its levels pre-surgery. Moderation. How do I pronounce this? Moderation. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, come back, bot. Why you lurk? The mods can be the wardens for the Gumi dungeon. That's a bit too much of an inside joke, though. That's a bit too much of an inside joke. Is there a Korean phrase for watchmen or watchkeepers? I don't know. I mean, there is, but I don't know it off the top of my head. I'd have to look into it. I actually wanted to call my followers like Yonghons initially, because Yonghon is kind of like a Korean word for soul, or not really. Well, yeah, it's Korean word for soul. Unfortunately, no one would know how to pronounce it based off its romanization, so I had to drop that. The Gumihos have guardians or something mythology? No. No, we're demons. We don't need guardians. We're the ones attacking humans. Or at least stealing their souls. I'd say something unseen or spirit, like, yeah, because we've got like the wanderer. It sounds like really like mystical or like fantasy-like, right? So maybe the mod name should follow that same line. But yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem with brainstorming. Specters, guys, shades, I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. Yeah, I'll take into consideration. It's not like the mod team is suddenly gonna have a name like tomorrow morning. Did not know that. Yeah, I mean, like, Gumihos are technically demons, so yeah. If there's wanderlings, there's guides for them, like tour guides. You raise an excellent point. But do we really have... Well, the mods are technically guiding the wanderlings anyway, and they're guiding them on how to behave appropriately on stream. I don't know, I've been reading a lot of Ultimate Isekai webtoons and manga, so all I can think about when I think of like behavioral guides is like the tutors, the nannies, the etiquette tutors. That's it. We're calling the mod team the etiquette team. How about the chat? Are you ready to call your mods your new etiquette tutor overlords? Pathfinders? Okay. That sounds a little bit too much like, you know, the Warrior Cat series and like all the other different Animal Fantasy series like that. Yeah, it's giving that energy. I'd like to stay away from that. Hi Zeno, welcome in. Gumiho Eve, how are you?
안녕.
Like we're peeking in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Wanderlings versus Wanderers. Where's my Genshin rep? If anyone's the Wanderer, it's me. Because you guys, even though you're called Wanderlings, you're technically stuck with me because I'm just literally stringing your souls along, right? So you're just following me wherever I go. I'm the Wanderer here. So even my mods are stuck with me, unfortunately. They have more freedom than regular Wanderlings, but they don't have that much freedom. Etiquetters, I like it. Oh god. What have I done? What have I done? I've opened Pandora's box. Hey. Get more water. I need more water. But yeah, let's see. Oh wow, it's already been 30 minutes. Chat, remember when we used to like yap for like an hour straight every stream before I finally opened up a game or moved into like the main content of stream? Oh, good times, good times. Let's see. I did put Anaxa and Shibby building tonight, but I think realistically it's just gonna amount to like farming in HSR because I have been forgetting to do my dailies every week. So I'm gonna do those dailies tonight, and then we'll probably move into the trailer reaction. So I'm just gonna go ahead and boot up the game real quick. But yeah, what we're gonna be doing is I think Shreby's build is pretty much almost complete. It's a matter of like I'm using the relic recon event in order to like get her most ideal set. I'm probably still gonna have to farm Poet later because she has some like weird stats and I'd like to get her speed stats off. The event just keeps they keep spitting speed relics on me, but I literally can't sacrifice the speed relics yet because it also comes with 3 rolls into crit damage. That's the problem. But yeah, Triby's is pretty much complete. I just need to finish maxing her traces, and then Anaxa's relics are the ones that need the most work. So we'll probably focus a bit more on him tonight. We are all strung along with the caravan of the Gumiho for real. You make it sound like I am riding a camel in the big, expansive desert, and I'm looking behind the caravan filled with like all the shivering, well wait, no, you wouldn't be shivering in the desert. All the souls huddled together in the caravan with their hands tied behind their backs. Because they're prisoners, I'm leading a caravan of imprisoned souls through the desert. Oh man, the game volume is so loud. I forgot how loud it used to be. 160 speed Shibby went. Stop it! It's literally unfair how they keep spitting speed at me for Tribute when she doesn't want it at all, but that's the point. That's the point. They always spit the equipment substats that you want the least. Okay, let's see. Well, we're gonna go ahead and switch over anyway. Alright. And then I need to take the art off the stream, unfortunately. Ah, it's so cute though. Yes. One of my friends commissioned me this art piece. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? It's so cute. It literally looks like me. It literally looks like me. Okay, here, quick. One last one-to-one comparison before we go. The color palette literally fits me almost to an exact T. I am literally like, I am not just starry-eyed, I'm hard-eyed for it. Ah! Alright. Everyone say bye-bye. Everyone say bye-bye to the pretty art. Maybe you'll see it on as a Twitter profile picture later. Hee Okay. Lol, giant Ari. Should I be giant again? I'm big. You all are small. Small, 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 tiny, teensy, weensy, and I am big. I am big fox. Yeah. Are you guys content with your sizes? Would you rather be bigger or smaller? You know how some people are like, I wish I were taller. I wish I were a 6 feet guy. And then some people will be like, oh, I wish I were a little shorter so that I could look up at my crush when we're about to kiss. When they do the Cabadon, when they Cabadon me against the wall, I would prefer to be shorter so I can look up. That's so cute. Thanks. Yes, I know it is really, really, really cute. Okay, hold on. I need to get Twitch chat on my phone. Funny enough, I've been using that for my Acheron team specifically because I need her to get stacks. Yeah, I've been neglecting my Acheron. To be quite honest, I've been really burned off the Pioneer relic cavern and in Star Rail. It gives me really bad stats every time I try to farm a good piece or synthesize a good piece. So now I don't want to update the app. Yeah, I hope I've been really enjoying the Relic Recon event. I hope that we get more reruns of this event, maybe more frequently in the future. I don't think they do it for every patch, but if they did it for like say every 2 to 3 patches, I think that would be good. Oh, that's not the event tab. That's not the event tab. Hi, Possum. Thank you for peeking in. Hello, hello. How are you, Possum? Give me out of Eve. Who let you cook? Alright, I've got my last 3 special passes. So I did do this off stream, so if anyone missed it, I did pull for Tribby this patch. I did get her. I'm just 4 away. I'm just 4 speed away from 95, and then I do need to put a bit of crit rate back on her, so because I ended up biting the bullet during the Relic Recon event, and I replaced one of her good crit pieces, but with like high speed on it. I think it had like 9, was it 9 speed or 4 speed or 6 speed? It might have been 6 speed. I sacrificed my 6 speed piece for something with a little less crit and more HP percent. So I need to get that back up to like 58%-ish crit rate. So hopefully RNG will treat me well in the future. But her traces are almost next. I've got almost everything at 10-10. I just need to grab a few more harmony pieces to max her talents, maybe max her basic attack if I really want to, and I'll be done. I'm really happy though. I have really wanted Tribby for so long. She's one of my favorite Amphoreus characters, and she feels so fun to play with Anaxa. So I've really been enjoying her playstyle. Hi, Possum. Monster patch would be so nice, but can only hope. I mean, they didn't start giving out more. What was it called? The resin, the synthesis resin, the self-modeling resin. After they like phased out the other type of resin that I forget, the greenish blue one. So I don't think the devs would be that generous, but it would be ideal. It would be ideal. So yeah, we're gonna focus a bit more on Anaxa. Now, his ratio isn't terrible right now. As you see, he has 74.5 crit rate, and about 118 crit damage at the moment. And I think with the erudition character buff, if I remember right from when we were talking, Yas, that's basically an additional 140%. That being said, I feel like he could be a little better. I don't know. When I bring him into combat, sometimes I feel like unless I use Surja, like his crit is not critting sometimes. So I would like to improve it. We could also probably farm Wave Strider for Phynon, because surprisingly, shockingly, what I ended up doing in order to improve Anaxa's stats is I put... Alright, Star Rail Veterans. You might hate me. I put Wave Strider Captain on Anaxa. Thank you for the hydration check, Bolt. This is not his best set whatsoever. So I think Anaxa prefers Genius, Scholar, and Pioneer in that order. And I put the fucking Wave Strider Captain set on him. Oh yeah, is the head power team working, by the way? I don't see it on stream, so I feel like it's still broken. Without Sunday, I'd say there's more room for improvement for Anaxa, but unironically, still think he's solid, because with Sunday, he has 95 crit rate. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just like, I feel like, you know, sometimes like, you know how with Surja, you get 4 Anaxa skills in a row, right? So when he's like doing his skills, sometimes like the damage that he does, I don't know if it's like, maybe I'm missing like a defense shred or something, but like once in a while he'll do like, I don't know, he'll maybe slash off 1/6 of an HP bar, and then he goes to 1/10, and then another 10th, and then maybe a 20th, and then suddenly goes back to, I don't know, a 7th. So I don't know, I feel like the rate at what he crits is, it doesn't feel like 95 crit rate to me. I have a scout once again. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, genuinely, I've been fiddling around in VTuber Studio, mix it up. I don't know what's going on with the head pat redeem. I'm so sorry. I hope I can fix it as soon as I figure out what the problem is. Oh, there it is. There's the head pat. What the hell? Maybe the Twitch API is just being stupid. Nice, you got it to work. Yay. Catching moment for real, 99% crit rate is 0% real. No, see, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about Kuching. I refuse to play her. I've got El Hytham, I've got Dendro Kuching. But yeah, I've been fiddling a lot with I've been fiddling a lot with relics. Like I've been trying the strategy of min-maxing stats instead of sticking to their desired relics in the metagame. That being said, I'm still thinking of like team-wide synergy rather than just like min-maxing everything. So I actually ended up keeping Serja and Peter on Ordeal. Well, Peter has Recluse on now because I was trying him in an Axa team, but in Finon, he keeps Ordeal. I was like, it is not worth sacrificing the Ordeal buffs to min-max like high attack for them. Like genuinely, like they play worse for it because I tried it. However, my Bronya, I managed to find a two-piece build for her. She's still on Keel, and now she's at 221% crit damage. Genuinely, I popped off with her. Yay! Initially, she was like rainbow pieces when I was fiddling around with Pure Fiction. When I was fiddling around with the relics for Pure Fiction, but I ended up finding a decent two-piece build, and I finally started Pure Fiction. Have you done the new event, by the way, Currency Wars? It's super fun. Yeah, I did try Currency Wars off stream, and I think for now, I'll probably keep doing it off stream until I run out of content to do. But it is fun. I'm not a big fan of auto chess per se, but you know, it's entertaining. And it's not well, it has some RNG to it, but like, there's one thing I don't like Divergent Universe for. It's like the fact that they can spit out a really bad occurrence room at you. Or if you go into an adventure domain, they can spit like, you know, the compass minigame or like the game where you have to like avoid the lasers. I despise those two minigames. And I genuinely like, I have a really hard time full clearing those minigames. So in a sense, I like the more, I don't know, auto chess feels more stable in that regard. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but there's less unpredictable variables in it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Holy 221 crit damage. Yeah, I know, right? I got that with that a full 4-piece Ordeal buff. Crazy. Did I do my Echo of War? But yeah, I did manage to 3-star Pure Fiction before it expired, so yay! Let me see here. I wanted to check if I did this week's Echo of War. Did I do that? Yes, okay, good. I used up all my 3 attempts. I've been forgetting to do my weekly bosses for like, I think 2/3 of this entire year, so I'm not in very good shape, I suppose. So let me see, let me think. What should we farm tonight? Should we farm Captain or should we farm the Warrior Goddess and Captain, or should we farm Ordeal and Scholar? I also kind of want to keep farming Recluse pieces because I need to improve my Aven build. I need to get back to a 4k defense because the Recluse set is his new bis, but that's not quite important right now. I love the quality of life that lets you do bulk runs in one go. Yes, I'm a really big fan of that. Let me see here. Yeah, we have like the quick farm feature here with like the tickets, and it's so good. I also really like the quick Trailblaze power refill when you like go into the regular cavern menu. Like, okay, say I don't want to like quick farm right now. Say I go into this calcs myself. It just automatically calculates how much regular and overflow Trailblaze power that you have, your stamina. And then you can either max it out to 24 or you can Just do 1 attempt if you really wanted. But before, you could only do like 6 attempts at a time, and that was such a pain, man. So I like that too. Those tickets are OP. Before, they were only for returning players. It's nice normal players can use it too. Yeah, so I think the patch that they launched, they were only for... Oh wait, how long have the tickets been there for returning players? I thought they only came into being like the patch before Currency Wars launched, like kind of like a sort of a soft launch. I think you get the tickets like every time Currency Wars refreshes. Yes? But yeah, let me think. What do we want to do tonight? Let's do... Should we farm for Finon, or should we keep farming for a deal? Alright, you know what? Let's farm for a captain, because I actually need to get some better healing pieces for Lucha. Because I have a decent Gallagher warrior set piece, but I don't have good warrior pieces for literally any other healers, so we'll do this. All right.
카이사르님, 당신의 명령.
And once they've cleared out all the Trailblaze power, we'll get to reacting to trailers tonight.
이 힘은 과거와 달라. 그대를 수호하며 그대를 인도하리라. 대지를 다스리고 하늘을 바쳐라. 불멸불후. 맹렬한 기세.
Hi, Beekeeper. Welcome in. Good morning, Eve. How are you? We're doing a quick we're doing a quick farming run for relics and Star Rail right now, and then we're gonna be reacting to a lot of trailers I missed over the past several months. Yeah, glad to see you. Also, by the way, how is volume, guys? How is game volume? Because I can barely hear it right now. Oh, it's because I muted it. It's because I muted it on my end. Your stream mix should still be going on. Volume is good? Okay, nice. Glad to hear it. Ugh. Yeah, has anyone played the 3.7 story yet in Star Rail? The finale? No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm actually gonna play through that next week. So we'll start the finale next week. We're just gonna be reacting to some trailers tonight because I have some lore to catch up on, I guess. But I'm really excited. It's been like almost a year since Amphoreus launched. Like, what month did patch 3.0 release? Was it January? Or was it December? Who was it?
Hello, Harry. Hope you're feeling better. Just dropping by to say hi before my flight to Hong Kong. Have a great stream.
Thank you, Nuffer, for the 11 months. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a safe flight to Hong Kong. And yeah, I'm feeling much better. I'm just getting used to streaming again and speaking out loud. And, you know, typical streamer things that I gotta do. But yeah, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. It was indeed January. Okay. Wow, so it's November. That's basically 11 months. That's almost a year. But yeah, people who played through 3.7 and finished the story, what were your thoughts on the patch? Like, without giving spoilers. Like, how did you feel about the ending? Do you think it lived up to expectations? Do you think it set up future plot threads nicely? Is there anything you think, like, were there areas where you thought they could have done better? I'm really curious. Because I have let's just say I have really high expectations for this patch because it's the conclusion to this massive storyline that they've been cooking. And I know they were like overambitious in some places, and there were some patches where the pacing kind of dragged on a bit. So I'm just hoping like everything culminates together in one big glorious flashy finale before we move on to the next planet 4.0. I know we're going to Penacony in 3.8, wrapping up some Penacony storylines, but yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Hope you have a safe flight, Never. Yeah, Never. I hope you enjoy Hong Kong. I don't know if you're going there for personal reasons or for business, but regardless, I hope you have a great time there and hopefully eat some really great food. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, what are some good eats to have in Hong Kong? Like, I know it used to be like a really big cultural economic hub, and with like their own distinct culture. So no, I'm just thinking about like the eateries there. Like, if you go to Hong Kong, what do you have to eat? That's not bubble tea. All right, so let's see. HP, attack, defense, percent. That would be good for Luocha. Oh, wow, crit rate. Chat, look at this. We have a crit rate chest with crit damage on it. Oh, I actually don't know if that would be useful on anyone, not on a healing set. Oh man, but I feel like, you know what? It's so rare, I'm gonna lock it anyway. Just because you never know. Maybe they'll release like another DPS healer that does not rely on outgoing healing boost chest, and then they're like, we want as much crit as possible. Like, the more you crit, the more you heal. 2-piece copium, true. 2-piece copium. Oh, okay, good. We have a speed subset. Oh, but it's attack percent though. No, I'm not gonna gamble on that. Okay, what would we have here? HP, crit rate, break effects. If it rolls into crit damage, sure, but I honestly, like, chat, the more I like get these 3-liner relics, and the more there's only one good substat, I don't know if it's even worth coping on these anymore. I think there's no off pieces in this game. I mean, I've been talking with Yas when I like try to emergency improve my character's builds for endgame, and like sometimes like doing complete off piece like Rainbow isn't a bad idea, especially if they're like supports. Or even DPS if they just want like really high attack, for example. Like, the higher attack you have, the more damage you do or something like that. Just as a hypothetical, then yeah. It might be beneficial to Rainbow off-piece then, but yeah. It honestly depends on like your team, what your character needs. Like, are they gonna do more damage if you sacrifice this relic buff, etc, etc. I enjoyed 3.7, but it wasn't perfect, and now that I've had time to digest, I believe the emotional beats don't erase some of the sins. Ooh. That is a scathing critique if I've ever heard one. I mean, I say scathing, but you did say you enjoyed it, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, I honestly, like, alright, how many people here have played Honkai Impact 3rd? Raise your hands. Because if you've played Honkai Impact 3rd before, you know that Amphoreus is basically a retread of the the Flame Chasers arc in HI3. And there are some places where Star Rail has cooked, I won't lie, but when you for example, like if I compare Finon's arc to Kevin Caslana's and Honkai Impact 3rd, I can't necessarily say that Finon had a better arc than Kevin. Now, to be fair, there are two completely different characters, but they are meant to parallel each other, just how Cyrene is intended as a parallel to Elysia. And that's the thing, right? The Flame Chasers arc is super centered around Elysia. And I don't know how they plan to outdo that with Cyrene and Star Rail. I mean, I will try not to compare them, but Cyrene's playable form just literally screams Elysia so much to the point where I'm just like, if they retread the same Elysia plat beats, then I'm gonna be very disappointed. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I won't place judgment yet. I haven't played the quest, but I am nervous. Ooh, speed and crit damage. You know what? I'll lock that just in case. Outgoing healing boost. Come on, give me that for warrior, please. Come on, don't do that. Do this to me. Why do they give me a crit chest in warrior and outgoing healing boost in captain? Alright, let me finish going through these. Attack boots. Oh, it has crit rate. Okay. I will gamble on that later, and that's not worth gambling on. Alright. I like the ending a lot. The characters' themes and plot points all tied up well, in my opinion. But like always, the pacing really could have been better. I think I would say an 8.5 with really only the pacing holding it back for me. Yeah, that's a big problem I've been having with Amphoreus. At first, like in 3.0, 3.1, it was okay, right? Like, we're introducing the big world of Amphoreus. The story is intended to like last for patches upon patches compared to Penacony and the Shinjo Lofu, so it makes sense that they wanted to have a lot of setup, right? Introduce the characters, introduce the world, introduce the underlying mythology. But as every new patch dropped, I had this feeling that they were like dragging their feet with a lot of like the major plot beats. Like, yes, you strategize in crisis their meetings. However, there's a lot of talking without actually getting to like. It feels more like they're standing there and talking, but they're not doing it in a productive manner that simultaneously carries the story forward. You know what I mean? I had this feeling because I played patches 3.5 and 3.6 off stream. I got tired. Chat. Listen, I was like, I need to clear the backlog. I can't avoid finale spoilers like I did for the last like 10 patches. And they had nice stories, but I got this feeling in 3.5 in particular. Actually, no, not 3.5, 3.6. So 3.6 covered both Danheng's and March 7th / Evernight's arcs. And I couldn't help but feel that Danheng's arc felt like the emotional climax of the story. What with him taking up the mantle of Jaorios, the Earth Titan. But then, immediately after that, we meet up with Evernight. We go through the whole lore, the lore dump of the Tomb of the Nameless Titan. And then, it's Evernight time. We go through her arc. And it's obviously meant to be emotional with the ultimate, like, reunion between, like, March 7th and the Trailblazer and Danheng, but I couldn't help but feel like, man, this does not live up to the same high as Danheng's arc. I don't know if I'm making sense, guys, but I just feel like the arcs were not well integrated together. And then in 3.5, I felt like Hisselin's and Surge's arcs were just like scattered all over the place. So I won't speak on that too much, but I really hope they improve the pacing for 3.7. I won't expect it to be perfect, but I hope it's more coherent. Anyways, I was gonna do one more roll. My goodness, I hated Hisselin's and Serge's arc. See, I really like Hisselin's and Serge as characters. I think their lore is phenomenal. I really hated the way it was presented. I'm kind of trying to like recall my thoughts as I was playing through those quests, because I kind of like sped ran them a little bit, I won't lie. I was like, I need to finish these as quickly as possible. And we're gonna do one more run of Captain, so hold on a second. Yeah, one more run. But the more I played through it, the more I felt like the entire story was very disjointed. Like, at first, it focused a lot on Serge's perception as, like, the dictator, the imperator of Okuma, and the remainder of Amphorian society. And then it was like, oh, I'm trying to remember. They kind of, like, hard tease, like, Serge's fate a little early, I think, and then they got too long to, like, kind of wrap up the tail ends of, like, Hisselin's story. Lyga's hard carries 3.5. Okay, chat, I'm gonna say something, like, that's gonna be a very unpopular opinion. I am tired of Lyga yapping. Yes, he aura farms, but he yaps way, way too much. Every time he opened his mouth, I was like, bro, shut up, because I know he's going to start going on his villain monologue for the next 15 minutes. I was like, bro, Bro, I get it. Yes, you want Iron Tomb to resurrect. Yes. You think this quest of ours is doomed to fail. Be like, okay, I'll be watching you. Hey, join my side. Oh, you're not gonna join my side? Oh, that's a pity. Well, I guess we'll be working as enemies from now on. Like, okay, bro. Okay. The only time I let his dialogue play out in full was when the Herta and Ciruam and Alexa like were able to trap him for like a temporary amount of time. I was like, yes, thank you. You finally subdued him for once. Okay, oh god, why are they giving me an HP body instead of healing boost? And wow. Well, not a good relic run tonight, I must say. These are a lot of bad pieces. I guess they're all going into the salvage pile. Damn ass, can't hear Ari's up. Drat. It's okay, 2 minutes, but yeah, I kind of like cut off my rants, but basically like, I don't know, I like Lycus as a villain. I don't like the amount of screen time he has. I don't like the extended monologuing that he gets. And I'm not fond of how they're pacing the hero side of the story too, so there's just like a lot of things that I feel like I'm nitpicking at, but when you bring them together, it kind of feels like it's a very big obstacle to completely enjoying the storyline. So I hope that the dev team learn from Amphoreus and they put that forward to creating a really fun storyline for the next planet. But yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I can really say. I'm not saying I disliked 3.5 and 3.6. I enjoyed their quests, and I think 3.4 was peak. But I'm a Finon stan, so I might be biased. And I'm a Dunning stan, so I did end up liking 3.6 more than 3.5 anyway. But I do think the pacing was better. I do think the pacing was better in 3.6 compared to 3.5, but it was not perfect. Hi TP, the awaited return of Ari. Yes, I'm back. I mean, I technically came back last week, but this is my first official content stream, so I'm excited to have returned. Glad to see you, TP. Do you want to hear the allegory of the cave? Oh my god, Envy, like... Don't talk to me about this freaking parable, man. And when we went on that extended flashback, and then he like kept talking about the myths and his philosophy, and I'm like, okay, bro, wrap it up. I know this is intended to simulate like a Greek play or something, but like, I don't care. Wrap it up. And I will also admit, as a streamer, I'm a little fed up with how long the quests I've been getting. So every time Lygus opens his mouth, I'm just like, bro, you are artificially inflating the amount of time I have to spend on these quests. Wrap it up. It's not even a matter of like poor attention spans, right? Because we can play like regular JRPGs like Nier Automata, heck, even Kingdom Hearts, Persona. They gap a lot in Persona, guys. But it's worth it. Every line of dialogue in Persona not only like actually characterizes the cast, but it drives the story forward, especially because Persona is a character-driven RPG. Here in Star Rail, it's not executed with the same finesse, so... Anyways, I've said my piece. I think my absolute harshest criticism of Amphoreus is simple. It didn't need to be 8 patches. My harshest criticism of Amphoreus is that they tried to fit too much in. I don't mind it being 8 patches. To be honest, like, I think that's excellent. It's better than cramming everything into 2 to 3 patches. Much better. I do think it maybe could have been 5 or 6, but I don't care if it lasts 8 patches. Like, if you need that amount of time to tell a good story, then sure. But you need to be using that time effectively and wisely, and I'm not convinced that they did with how much lore they had to stuff into like a bunch of like as I've written pieces, the relic sets, the side quests, like even like the amount of information that they crammed down during the main quest themselves. I would agree with Dawe when he said that Amphoreus felt a little bit overambitious, so I would like to see them like continue to make ambitious maps and stories, but maybe dial it back a little. Story still better than Genshin IMO? Well, that depends on what region in Genshin you're comparing it to, right? Hold on, I'm gonna pose with Pom Pom a bit. Here, but let's watch Pom Pom sweep the floor while we have our discourse. Are we comparing Star Rail to Natlan in Genshin? Are we comparing it to Liyue in Genshin? Because let's be honest, guys, Genshin did have some very average starter region stories. Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma. I thought Suru was pretty good. Fontaine was great. Natlan, it started off well. I have thoughts about the ending. So I don't know. I still have mixed opinions on Penacony. Shunjo and Star Rail is really weak. I'd put it on the same level as Liyue and Inazuma personally. Billabong was okay. It's really hard, to do a standard like fantasy-esque intro planet story wrong. Like Billabong is to Mondstadt as Shunjo Luofu is to Liyue/Inazuma. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, it depends. It literally ultimately depends on like what region you're comparing it to. I won't speak on Notcry. I haven't even finished the first patch of Notcry, so I don't think I'm qualified to speak on that. So I think they wanted way too hard to make all 12 heirs important and have their own quests, but I think some characters just work better as side characters. I think they wanted to... Yes, they wanted to make all 12 heirs important because they want this to be Flame Chase War 2.0. And in the Flame Chase War and Honkai Impact 3rd, every character is going to have their own arc. Which is not bad. I did think some of the characters...
Nice.
I think some of the characters' stories and Amphoreus could have just been side quests. Like companion quests instead of main story level. Probably Aglaya. Let me think. Aglaya. My Day worked really well for his quest, but his and Trippy's were like very different. I remember I said when I played 3.1 that I thought Trippy's could have been a companion quest, but now I wonder if My Days should have been a companion quest instead. But yeah, let me see what else is there. Who else is there? Hyacinth. Everything that wasn't to do with the Sky Titan, I think could have been axed. Cypher was pretty important, so let's see. We have like 3 so far. Heslons and Surger were nice. That being said, I don't quite see... Like, they had a really, really, really good arc. But in context of the main story, I feel like it probably could have been its own, like, separate story. If that makes sense. Like, maybe we spend, like, 1 hour, like, meeting them in the past compared to, like, the 5 hours that we got. So that we could go directly to... oh, no, we didn't visit the... We didn't visit the Tomb of the Nameless Titan then. That was in 3.6. But still. Anyways, I digress. I'm starting to mix up all my memories. I think of the 52 hours of story content was trimmed down to like 35, easily doable. I stomach it more, but now I just want to skip the last 2 patches, including this one, and be done with it. Yeah, see, like, Star Rail has this reputation of being like the game with like the least expected amount of time investment. Like, you have the gameplay, right? Now that they've introduced like the quick farm system especially, you don't have to spend more than like 5 to 15 minutes on dailies. The endgame modes, depending on how cracked your teams are, you could probably at least like 10 or 11 star most of the modes and then be done with it if you don't want to like min-max things. But the story is a behemoth. And I know they want to like get more playtime out of it because it is a live service game, but the quests are just too long, man. They're too dense. I know we joke about Star Rail being a visual novel, but like, damn, do they have like a minimum word count or something that they need to hit? Generally, Amphoreus says maybe prefer longer or something like 3.4 as long as they do it right. I don't want 4-hour story patches anymore, but I also do want them to do it right, and it will be hard for them to top 3.4. Yeah, see, like, 4 to 5 hour story patches are not bad. I just need to feel like the pacing is good. The story keeps progressing at an effective pace, and like, but don't do it every single patch. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we can save those for the climactic patches, but like otherwise, let's say like, okay, if 3.4 was a climax, then 3.5 could have been like 2 to 3 hours long. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be super short. Like, you know how in Genshin, when that land, I think it was 2.2 released, there was like a brief main story mission before, I think it was Act 4, before the climactic finale, Act 5, or was it Act 6? I don't remember. In 2.3, 2.4, I genuinely forget. And it literally, the quest was only like 30 minutes long. I was like, bro, is that it? That's it? It doesn't have to be that short, but yeah. Anyways, save the longer quests for the highlights, the climaxes of each arc, if you will. And then like keep it at a manageable pace for other patches, because like we are busy people. Like most of the people playing Star Rail are college students, high school students, working class people, especially the workers. When you factor in our commute times, like Honkai Star Rail is supposed to be a game. Like when you consider like the context of this being aimed at the Chinese like mainland demographic, they're playing Star Rail when they're like on their subway / train / bus commute. So why are you making them play through like 5 hour quests every patch? Unless they just skip the quest. Now that we have a skip button, maybe those players will just skip the story. I don't know. I actually think Not Cry is some of Genshin's best storytelling. Has been very enjoyable. I did hear there have been some Conrio lore drops, so I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, let me catch up on chat a bit. I think the best story in Genshin is Subaru Fontaine, but overall story is in general weak. I kind of agree, but at the same time I don't. But again, we're here to talk about Star Rail, not Genshin. Billabog was hype. Xianzhou was a mess, especially putting all the lore in readables. Billabog was okay. It had a really hype weekly boss because the wildfire song, right? Everyone remembers Billabog for the wildfire moment. If you take that out, I would probably tell you, oh yeah, Billabog was like, it was fine. Like, yeah, Brody and Sayla were in it, but like, it was fine. Nothing really like memorable about it. I do agree Xianzhou was a big structural mess, but like, we've hashed over that quite a few times. Annexus is the worst one, IMO. It's just him yelling at people in Cersei's. See, with Annexus, I think I wanted to tie it into like map exploration, but it felt very tedious. Sorry, I need more water. I think his backstory is really neat. I think the flashbacks, when he goes through like, when he remembers the past iterations of the Crisis series, I thought that was pretty impactful too, but everything else, yeah, that did end up feeling like filler. I hate to say it. Caster's had an okay, like, portion of the quest in comparison, but yeah. Billabog was like the average battle shown in hype moments and aura, but no real writing depth, which is great intro for a game. Yeah, like, as an introduction, it features fine. But if we did not have Wildfire, I think it probably would have been worse than Mondstadt, in my personal opinion. I'm biased towards Alexa. I loved every second with him. I like Annex's dialogue. I did think the story itself was kind of dragging on a bit. I enjoyed hearing Annexa. I did not enjoy having my playtime artificially extended the way it was. How's that? Like, yes, please Annexa, be rage baited by Cersei's again. I actually really liked this dynamic with Cersei's. Yeah, I liked it. I don't have much else to say about it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just like, did we really have to like drag him all around like this complex movement puzzle thing in the big tree? I like him a lot better in his side moments, like the thing with Lycus and the Evernight story, etc. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of hype moments, and I'm glad he is getting his deserved screen time. But honestly, like, outside of like what I complained about, like I feel like Alex has been like most of his screen time has been fine. I have no complaints. Random fun fact, all of Amphoreus' stories about 60-ish hours total, which is kind of insane. Wait, 60 hours? Wait, you're saying all of the story is 60 hours? Are we including as I've written into that? Oh god, I feel like it's longer. I feel like it should be 80, not 60. With all the time I spent streaming the damn thing. And if I remember correctly, all of Gacha's story is 50 hours, not counting non-cry. See, at least with Genshin, like, Genshin gets a lot of criticism for standing around and talk, but at least the standing around and talking is entertaining, and it also drives the story forward. And Star Rail, it does feel like they stand around and talk. It's like they stand there and they do a lot of, they either jabber about sci-fi or they're like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna have this random like getaway for maybe like a date or something, and it actually doesn't really matter to the story. We're just trying to sell fan service. Moments like that, I'm just like, okay, you could have just cut that out. I think that's actually a huge factor with the Air storylines. There's a lot of variance when it comes to how enjoyable a quest is, and a big part of that is, do you like the character? Yeah, that's true. I will say, I can admit when a character story is objectively good. Like, I don't really like Castories that much, but I enjoyed her backstory. I thought it was well presented. I thought her arc when she finally takes up like the core flame, and you know, she fights Pollux and everything, and you know, confronts Polixia. I thought that was pretty nice. I didn't enjoy the more fanservicey bits with like the touching and the ring, but like if you took that out, it's a solid quest. I'll give it that. But I do think like that's the thing with gacha games. Because, like, you say this is about the Air storylines, but I would argue it would be the same for, like, every single gacha game patch, especially with, like, Hoyo games. Every patch is designed to sell you the character that they're trying to, like, feature on that banner. So, if Firefly is featured, for example, they're gonna make sure that you really, really, really like Firefly so that they can maximize her banner sales. And they'll do the same with, like, whoever's on the second half, like, I don't know, Aventurine. So, like, yes, the quest should be enjoyable, because you want your players to pull for that character. I will say a benefit that Amphoreus has is that they start a character's development before their intended sales patch. It does not guarantee that they continue to get developed after that patch, unfortunately, but when I compare Amphoreus to Penacony, like, the way that Castories and Nexa, and especially Finon were built up, like, when their banner patch finally rolled around, I was like, holy shit. Like, it doesn't feel like they were shoehorned into the story all of a sudden. It's like, oh, they've been here for a while, we've been hanging out with them, and now we're finally getting to see what they're all about, and it makes sense. And Penacony, Jade appears the same patch she appears in, is, she jades around. and then she never appears again. And I could say that for a lot of the rest of the cast. Boot Hill, Black Swan, Sparkle, you name it. So that is one thing I do think Amphoreus improved upon. Anyways, let me continue scrolling through chat real quick.
Nice.
I love puzzle. 60 hours sounds about right. Oh god. Oh god. Every time I think about the damn runtime of this game. Did you guys say that 3.7 takes about 5 hours to finish? So for me, it's probably gonna take like 15 hours to finish. Oh, I'm glad we're not doing it tonight. I'm glad we're not starting it tonight. And that reminds me, I still have trailers to react to later. Oh god. Starro patches in recent months dragging along has made me an Ashikai merchant, GG. I just skip story and get to the Ashikai summary and move on. I can't be asked to play through Talking Simulator. I need to watch more of Ashikai's videos because I feel like I've missed out on a lot of the lore, and Amphoreus in particular. A lot of it is hidden in, as I've written, like modules and different Easter eggs hidden around the overworld and like the books, especially the books that you collect when you're exploring the maps. But I don't have time to read through those. So I feel like I need to get to watching Ashikai and doing my homework, because otherwise sometimes when they like name drop a thing, like if I haven't seen it in Simulated Universe, for example, like if I had not seen Rupert or whatever the hell his name is in Sem and Div Uni, then when he appeared in Amphoreus, I would have been like, who the hell is he? Also, yeah, hi Meteor on YouTube, hello, welcome. I'm the type of lore player that theorizes during the story because I'm that invested, immersed in the world building and story. Yeah, see, that's kind of like my job as a streamer, right? I play this story, I try to theorize a little bit. I would like to be a lore story player, unfortunately. I have fallen behind on my knowledge of the lore, so I'm pretty slacking in that department. So hopefully I'll get caught up to speed a little bit with the trailers tonight. I'll watch some Ashikai videos on my off time, and I'll hopefully be as prepared as I'll ever be for the 3.7 finale next week. 3.7 is like 6 to 7 plus hours, and no, I'm not brain rotting, it's a coincidence. Yes, 6-7. 6-7. Alright, okay. Guys, which TikTok brain rot would you choose? Would you choose, Skippity Toilet, Ohio, or 6-7? I don't know what the latest memes are outside of 6-7. Also, alright, everyone unanimously agrees 3.4 is the best one, especially when it's the shortest out of the Amphoreus patch. Good pacing, great storytelling from on there in 3.4. You're not just biased because you're right. Wait, does that even make sense? See, I'm biased because fine on, but you know, I feel vindicated. Thank you. I mean, I have a lot of thoughts about like 3.4 and Finon's role in the story. So I guess this is the last thing I'll like rant about before we move on to trailers, which I know some people must be waiting for. Thank you for bearing with me as I like talk about my critiques of Amphoreus in a very disjointed way. But hold on, let me drink some more water. I'm about to get dehydrated again. Skibbity Toilet isn't TikTok brain rot though, it's YouTube. But it got popularized by TikTok, right? So it's basically TikTok brain rot. Please leave me out of this. I know you love me. Yeah, guys, let's not bully TP. Oh wait, no, I just said that Skibbity Toilet came from TikTok anyway. Like, not came from TikTok, got popularized by TikTok. So, you know what? Maybe we're bullying TP anyway. My main criticism of 3.4 and onwards is not that 3.4 is a bad quest, because it's excellent. And Finon got characterized wonderfully, especially with his backstory. My main criticism is up until 3.4, Finon has been pushed as the main character of the Amphoreus story. I mean, I know we like to see the Trailblazer have more agency in these quests and, like, you know, take charge, take initiative, but we can't deny that Finon was like, he was groomed to be the next leader of the Crisis Heirs. He did eventually become the new leader. And then he was supposed to be like the prophesized deliverer. And then at the end of 3.4, after everything he went through, he's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm passing the mantle to you, Trailblazer. You are gonna be the next deliverer. And, I mean, I guess we had to take an active role in rescuing Amphoreus somehow, and we were probably going to be a Crisis Heir somehow, but I felt really weird taking it away from Finon. Especially with the whole Cyrene business, with how isolated she's been with the rest of the Crisis Heirs. And then she kind of like almost, at least in screen time, she almost unilaterally interacts with the Trailblazer. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I did not like the reduced role that Finon had in the story after 3.4. Like he had the after effects of his decision and his fight against the nuke can still be felt. But you cannot deny that they were like, okay, we gotta take him out of the picture so that we can push Trailblaze's relationship with Cyrene, whatever that relationship is and however it's interpreted. We could replace Skippity Toilet with, do you have iPhone 16 Pro Max then? Wait, what's the iPhone 16 Pro Max thing? Can someone explain that? What's up with the 16 Pro Max? Educate me, please. To be honest, I actually like Finon's characterization throughout Amphoreus that led up until 3.4, and Finon is goated that went against Sephiroth's imitation simulation version and scratched to God, and Aeon may be the avatar of it, but regardless, that's an insane thing to do. He defied destruction with self-destruction. Yes, and I'm not saying that's bad. It's great. I like the idea of him continuing to fight even when he knows that he's doomed. I don't like that he's no longer the main character after that. Because from that moment onward, it just feels like self-insert fan fiction. Like, it's like I were playing through Amphoreus as its own video game up until 3.4. And then 3.5 onwards is like the AO3 self-insert Wattpad fanfiction version with ourself as the main character. Does that make sense? Like, it's... The patches that followed afterwards were not bad, but they just don't quite live up to like the same standard that the first 5 patches established. That's what I'm saying. It's not an imitation / simulation, that's just a random headcanon people had, but nothing in the game confirms that. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was not confirmed. Sorry, I was confused for a little bit. But I don't know, I feel like it would not kill Hoyoverse to, like... If they really didn't want Finon to be the sole main character of the Amphoreus storyline, because it somehow took away from Trailblazer's like focus as like the true game main character or something, they could have at least had them like working together for longer. You know what I mean? Like, don't just like imprison Finon and Iron Tomb and then be like, oh, okay, now Trailblazer comes back into play. Like, maybe I'm just a biased Finon stan, but to me, that I didn't really like that aspect of passing the mantle, passing the torch per se. Hi, Alia. Hello, how goes the Honkai? Are the rails starred? I don't know anything about Honkai. We're doing good. We haven't started the trailer reactions yet. We've just been ranting a lot about how Amphoreus, the current storyline of the game, could have been improved. But yeah, how are you doing, Alia? Gumi are Eve. They confirmed the nuke was real in that fight, so I don't see why Zephyro wouldn't be either. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm with Meteor here. Anywho, that's all my rants. That's all my rants on the game. That's all my rants on the storyline. For all the complaints I've been like talking about over like the past hour or so, I do want to emphasize that I do love Sawrail. I mean, it's literally my mainstream game at this point. I have enjoyed Amphoreus. I think it's brought us some of the most hype moments we've had in the story with excellent character quests. I should say character quests. Excellent character development and a lot of fantastic lore. It's really, really cool to see like Rupert come into play. Xandar as Lycus's real identity. That was truly mind-blowing. Like, holy shit, you used to be part of the Genius Society, and that specific number, wow. I was genuinely mind-blown. But yeah, I do hope that at least most of my expectations are met for 3.7. They're a little higher because it's the finale, but overall, I'm just hoping like we get a good ending. Everything is wrapped up as well as it can be, and we have fun with it. And we'll find that out next week. Yeah. I just remembered, but spoiler territory to say, yeah, let's avoid 3.7 spoilers. I've played up to 3.6, and I'm gonna put a spoiler warning in chat when we start reacting to trailers, but anything in 3.7, especially concerning Cyrene, that needs to stay out of chat. Because I'm playing through everything blind next week. Hi, zombie. Hello, hello. Give me Eve. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, you need to pin a message. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Even with pinned message, sometimes people just don't see it for whatever reason, and then they'll like start talking about like, oh, Lycus is this is Lycus' secret identity. I'm like, I literally said, do not talk about spoilers for these patches in pinned message, and they're like, oh, I didn't see it. Are you blind? Are you blind? I think that's fair for me. I think it works because that's why Finance arc was, I think you're missing a word there. He always wanted to be the vision of the true hero, but he couldn't because of how he is bound by the scepter cycle. But finally seeing the Trailblazer, he instead made a route where we could finally defeat Iron Zoom. Yeah, I mean, like, it works. Writing-wise, it works. But I guess maybe my concerns come from like a more meta criticism of Hoyoverse as a whole. Because as you know, I hate to reopen this wound. Hoyo does not do well with selling male characters. Like maybe they start out with a more balanced ratio, but they kind of like drift more and more towards pushing like female characters, especially girlfriend fan service archetypes. So I am glad that Final got everything that he got, and it was executed wonderfully. I just wish he got more than that. I do think he could have had so much more potential than just being imprisoned within Iron Tomb. It works, but I know that the writers, the minds behind Amphoreus, I feel like they had a lot more cooking for him, but the higher up said no, we must sell the Elysia clone, and well, there we got it. Actually, I think I would be less burned with Finon like being kind of like sidelined, I guess, in favor of like Trailblazer and Cyrene, if they continue to emphasize Cyrene's links to Finon. You know what I mean? Like their friendship, their relationship is literally what kicked off this whole like cycle mess. And then as I played through 3.5 and 3.6, like I realized, wow, Cyrene doesn't really talk about Finon a lot. She barely interacts with the other Chrysosairs. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I'll save that criticism for when I play through 3.7.
Nice.
Hi, Koda Emil, welcome in. Trash Raccoon passing through. Ah, it's the Trash Raccoon. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Pretty much, I think it works because Final's ideal hero was core to his story, but still a fair criticism. Yeah. I did really like the way they went through, like, his struggle with, like, his idealized version of being a hero, what it actually, like, ended up being, and, like, the sacrifices he had to go through in order to, like, achieve his ideal. I think it was excellent. I just wish he got more. And that's what it boils down to. I wish my favorite character got more. I'm greedy. Me and my friend have a huge criticism, even before 3.7, that Cyrene has no special connection to the Chrysosairs. Her being childhood friends of Final wasn't even enough. Yeah, I wish that's extrapolated on. I don't know what they're going to cover in 3.7, but if there's not much, I'm going to be very disappointed. And on that note, let's see. It's currently 9:34 p.m. We have some trailers to react to. But first, let me drink more water. Let me calm myself down from criticizing Amphoreus nonstop for like an hour. And we're gonna watch some fun videos. I haven't been watching trailers since 3.4, so I'm really excited to catch up. I still haven't seen Finon's character trailer, not his animated short, which I've seen in game. I've seen all the animated shorts in game at this point, but his actual character trailer, so we'll probably start with that. But yeah, it really sucks because I do like Cyrene as a character. But with the things I've seen in 3.5 and 3.6 and what I've vaguely heard about 3.7, I'm not confident that her arc is gonna be done justice. What I'm worried is that it's gonna be an Elysia 2.0, but it's gonna feel like a poor man's version of Elysia, if that makes sense. And what makes Elysia her love for the Flame Chasers, the connection other more, and her love for humanity. That's the thing. Elysia, like, the thing that's critical to her arc is her, not just her love for her friends, her fellow flame chasers, but like her love for humanity in general. And they have not done a good job so far to sell that for me with Cyrene, which, to be fair, if they were planning to push Cyrene as her own character, but when I saw her playable mod, I'm like, oh, they really want to go all in on Elysia. And that's what has me worried for 3.7. But yeah, let's hold everything. Let's hold everything. There's no use speculating. I'm gonna play it anyway next week. Okay, I'm actually almost out of water. So, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go refill my bottle, and then we'll watch all the trailers. Hopefully we won't have an ad break soon. I will keep an eye on the clock. But yeah, I will be back in just a few minutes. So see you guys soon. Hang tight. As soon as I come back, we're reacting to every Star Rail character trailer since 3.4. So hang tight.
Nice.
Mommy, 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 mommy. Mommy, dommy, mommy. Mommy, wommy, mommy.
I was gonna tell Pers to toss me their code, their ID.
Okay, okay. Is it cool if I send you a join request now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, my stream went down. That's what happened. Oh no!
What? No, not your stream. No.
Stream went down. I was looking around my monitor like, what just happened? Something flickered. Couldn't figure out what it was.
GG already.
Okay, hey, we're back. Hi, hello.
Alright, that's good, that's good. Welcome back, welcome back.
It's a full combo, isn't it? B-A.
Crushed it!
Full combo! Clip that chat. Clip that. Please, 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 please. I got an achievement too. Let's go. Clear 80 rhythm to the full combo. Yeah!
At it? Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah. Oh man, my throat's already starting to get sore. It's only been like an hour and a half. An hour and 40 minutes to be exact. Let's see. Hi, back. Hi, front. Hi, frontal. I was gonna say something. Oh, right. I actually wanted to ask chat, before we watch the trailer reactions. How much does an external hard drive cost on average? Let's say like maybe 1 terabyte as bare minimum. I got a piece, I'll look it up. Hope you have a good rest of stream. Ari, good to see you back. Thanks for the lurk, and yeah, thanks for hanging out for so long, me dear. I enjoyed our conversation about Amphoreus, and yeah. Let's organize some collabs for the future. And yeah, thank you for coming. Gumiho night. I'm asking about the hard drives because I'm running out of storage space on my computer again. I need to reorganize my downloads folder in particular, but I'm suspecting I actually might not be able to clean as much out as I initially thought, because most of the big file size, most of the files with like, when you group them together substantially, like they're important files. let's just leave it at that. So I can't easily delete them. So I think I need to transfer them to an external drive. And I still have my big backlog of recorded VODs that I would need to upload to my VOD channel at some point, but in the meantime, they're just like clogging up my laptop SDD. So, not SDD, SSD. There's USB enclosures for normal hard drives. You can buy used hard drives pretty cheaply. Do you have recommendations for where to buy cheap used hard drives? Like, I know there's Facebook Marketplace, but I feel like that's... if I have to, like, go in person to pick it up, it feels kind of shady. Also, wait, USB enclosures? What's a USB enclosure? I don't know, but with Black Friday season coming up, it should be a lot cheaper soon. I hope it's like an actual Black Friday sale and not just like, oh, we increased the price by $50 and then we slashed it by $50 so that we could say it's a Black Friday sale. You know how some retailers do that? So I don't want that to happen again. Hold on, let me Google USB enclosure real quick. USB enclosure hard drive. Is it just like typical connects external hard drive to computer or laptop via USB cord? Can anyone recommend a good enclosure that won't cook the drive and that is of reasonable quality without being real expensive? Oh, essentially yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Basic USB external hard drive. So I guess if I go off what's being shown on Google Shopping here. Let's see, 1 terabyte. Come on. What do we have here? On average, it costs about, oh, $25. Wait, that's not bad. I mean, these are cheap products I'm looking at on Amazon, but if it's like $25, that's not too bad. Though, but if it's like that cheap, I'd worry about like my video files corrupting. I always just use Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp or eBay. You can also get lucky on third-party sellers on Amazon. Yeah. Okay. So the enclosure itself is cheap. Oh, I see. So if I don't look up enclosure and just go like external hard drive, 1 terabyte. Okay, then we're looking more at like $60 for like brands like Seagate. Yeah, $60, $80. Okay, that seems a lot more than that seems more in like my expected range. So you buy the enclosure, then add your own SSD. Ah, okay. That makes sense. All right, cool. I think I know what to look into for Black Friday then. Yippee! But yeah, I do need to record the set of reactions to the trailers, so hopefully it won't take up too much space. Okay. We have a lot of trailers to watch tonight. Thanks for the posture check. Stretch. Straighten back. Sometimes they lock it out of expandability. Okay, but like, isn't that more so for PC builds? Like, I'm not necessarily looking to expand the storage of the actual hard drive itself, right? Like, at that point, you just buy another hard drive if you need like another extra 5 terabytes of storage. Like, I don't quite see the point for like expandability when it comes to like these external drives. Like, I don't need to expand my USB drive, like your typical like thumb USB drive, right? So why would I want to do that for a regular hard drive? Most people fill the SSD set aside and replace it with another. Okay, but isn't that more oh wait, replace it with another. But actually, wait, I think it's not clocking for me. Sorry, chat. I'm having a little bit of a dumb moment here. So, like, okay, let's say I buy an SSD and put it in an enclosure, and then I fill it up with my VODs. And then at that point, when I just buy another one and put more VODs in it, like, I don't need to keep expanding the SSD itself. because it's not likely I'm gonna be reusing it. It's like I literally need it to take files off my computer, and then after it serves its purpose, it can rot somewhere for all I care. Maybe that sounds a little too irresponsible of me, but like that's essentially what I need it for. It's just like I just needed to store VOD recordings. You normally keep a rotation to clear a backlog? Oh my god. No, I really don't need a rotation. I just need files off my laptop, and then once I finally upload them, because like this core set of VOD files, VOD recording video files, it's not going to change. Like I know I'm recording tonight, but ultimately it's not going to change until I upload things to like my backlog VOD channel. So I feel like I don't need to keep I don't need to cycle through different drives, so to speak. But yeah, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so I think we're gonna be watching from the final trailer. Oh, there's a Myriad Celestia trailer that I haven't seen, so I might need to watch that. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to start with the Myriad Celestia trailer, the Finon trailer. We're skipping all the animated shorts and the music videos. What's this? A moment among the stars, the destiny of each new dawn. Actually, is there anyone here who's up to date on all the Star Rail trailers? I probably should have asked this to Discord before stream. Yes, watch it. Okay. I assume that's something new. I'm all up to date. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna go through this list. Excluding any special programs, animated shorts, and keeping up with Star Rail. Is there anything in particular that I need to look out for? Let's see. So we have the moment among the stars. I also noticed. Where is it? We're gonna watch this one. Oh, The Longest Night. These two, actually no, these three videos. Should I watch these before 3.7, or are any of these intended to be seen after the finale quest? Because we do have some side-rated content to go through. Don't watch the last three? Okay, so we're not gonna watch the bedtime story, Hello World, and the animated short, correct? The countdown, I think, should be safe to watch, because I did see the countdown on social media. Sort it in upload order? I will. But like, I'm lazy. But I'll do it. Actually, can I even do that? I don't think you can. What unavailable video was hidden? Yeah, I don't think I can filter. I don't see the option to. Okay. Let's do a quick sound check before I start recording. Because I altered the volume settings and OBS a little bit, but it might be too loud. And we're also reacting on YouTube, right? We're reacting on YouTube live, and I don't want them to copyright strike me. So I need to make sure the volume is still low enough that it can't be detected by the system, but you guys also still need to hear it. I'll definitely make sure to keep like talking over the audio, but yeah, let's do a quick sound check. The 3 dots next to share playlist. I mean, I literally clicked it. There's only shuffle, report playlist, and show unavailable videos. Maybe it's the new YouTube UI. Like, I know there used to be like a filter option, but it's just not here. Anyways. Let me know how the audio is. I'm gonna play the Cypher trailer. Hopefully it loads. My laptop's been lagging a lot in recent days. I think it's because I only have like over 100 gigabytes left in storage. It's not good. I have a 1 terabyte SSD, so like when I say over 100 gigabytes, I mean like that's my last tenth of storage. Why is the trailer not playing? Hello? All right, let's play a different video. Maybe it's just being broken right now. Oh god. Why is nothing popping up? Is it the extension I'm using? What browser is this even? This is Firefox. I switched away from Chrome when they stopped support for uBlock Origin. Okay, I might need to... I might need to fiddle with my extension here. Sorry, guys. Let me disable this for now. Bro, it's still not loading. You need to turn off hardware acceleration. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna close this massive window of tabs and see if that speeds things up. Oh, what do you know? As soon as I closed it, it started popping up. That's crazy. Okay, sound check, guys. How good is the volume right now? How many tabs did you have open? Like 40, yes.
Then let's hurry up and get started.
It is a little loud on my end, but how's it for you guys? Testing.
Da, 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 da.
Good, but louder than you? Okay. Good to know. Hold on.
Sounds like someone needs me. No need to panic. Hyacinth is at your service.
How's it now? I don't know why I got max. That's weird. Is it better now?
Stars of the badges of a warrior.
Da, 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 da. I'm actually like, I set my volume size to be quieter than normal, and then it maxed that in OBS. Still loud? Oh, I know the reason why. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. There's a duplicate audio source. It sounds like I'm hearing it from your mic than the video itself. Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. Also, I think it's because like... Oh wait, no, it's not my phone. My phone's volume is actually muted. Okay, that's not it. Okay, hold on. Alright, how does it feel when I play it now? I'm glad we're troubleshooting. Da 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 da. How's it compared to my voice? There's only one source playing right now. Cam reps are back. If cam reps is YouTube, then I don't know what an official stream is.
Just might beat you up.
Yeah, go get it, Mika. Much better. Okay, perfect. All right. Pause. All right, we got it. Okay. I'm gonna adjust it to be a little quieter on my end because that was a little loud even for me. Why is Firefox not added to this? Okay. 86. Okay. Let me go back to... Let's see. Let's click on this Myriad Celestia trailer and pause. Let's pause, I said. Okay. Alright, and then I'll record. Yeah, alrighty. Oh wait, then how many trailers does that mean I have to react to? Hold on a second. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many Myriad Celestias are there? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we have 14 trailers. I don't think... Chat, do you think we'll finish this in the next 2 hours? You guys want to place a bet? 14. I know. You have so many trailers to react to because I have not been tracking these seriously since 3.4. Do we finish reactions in 2 hours? Yay or nay? Place your bets, everyone. Ads are gonna be starting in 5 minutes. So just a warning, guys. You got this? I don't know if I have got it. Oh boy, they added the Peter ASMR one. He has ASMR. Wait, which one's the ASMR? Oh dear. Twitch isn't gonna bonk me, right? Name a worst combo for Twitch and YouTube. VTubers and ASMR. Good god. Oh, it's the physiotherapy one, isn't it? No, we won't be watching that on stream. Explosive physiotherapy. No, I'm gonna watch that off stream. Okay. There's a playlist for just the Myriad Celestia trailers. Yes, but like I need an release order for Amphoreus, so I think I watched all the Myriad Celestias prior to Amphoreus, so I'm good on that front. Watch it after stream. That's exactly my plan. Okay, I'm gonna try and record my intro real quick before ads, because ads are gonna, the ad break is gonna last about a few minutes for you guys, and I don't want you to miss the reactions. So, oh, I don't have a script. I'm gonna be wingless. Gumiho Eve, everyone, or Gumiho morn, noon, or whatever time of day it is for you. I am here with all of my Wanderlings live on stream, and we're about to react to all of the trailers I missed in Amphoreus, aka the 3.x version cycle for Honkai Star Rail. I have not been keeping up with the trailers, especially the character trailers and the Myriad Celestias, since patch 3.4. So I am very, very behind. As the time of this recording, 3.7 has come out a couple of weeks ago. So we're basically catching up on all of the lore, all of the hype moments, all of the trailers tonight before I play through the quest next week. So I'm really excited to see basically what everyone was going through live when I was big in my backlog phase. I have caught up with all the main game quests as of this recording, so I'm excited to play through the finale and be finally mega caught up with this game. As so the running joke goes. Hi YouTube, like and subscribe. That's right, if you guys are watching this video on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and propel me through the algorithm. I'm just joking, but seriously, if you do enjoy this reaction, I hope you'll consider leaving a comment and letting me know what your favorite trailer was in this entire Amphoreus version. Which Crisis Air trailer, or maybe it was a Myriad Celestia trailer. Let's see, I have another minute. I need to cut this out. I suddenly ran out of words. We do have a few guidelines for what we're going to react to tonight. And we will only be watching character trailers, Myriad Celestias, and a couple of other, not really throwaway, but like one-off main story trailers. So for example, there is this trailer called, if I can scroll down to it, A Moment Among the Stars, and then there's another similar one like the Amphoreus Countdown, which was released right before the 3.7 patch. So we'll be watching those, but we won't be watching any animated shorts, no Keeping Up with Star Rails or version trailers. Just basically everything that doesn't have to do with the main story quest itself, or teasing characters kits. But yeah, that's basically it, and I hope you enjoy my reactions. All right, cut recording. I finished my intro. How was it, chat? Do I sound like a pro YouTuber? I'm basically gonna have to start speed editing this like as soon as I finish stream tonight. Actually, when I finish stream tonight, I'm gonna be showering, so I guess maybe not speed editing tonight, but tomorrow. Time to leave after helping. No bolts. Thanks for the alert. Good job. I would have folded if I was a YouTuber or streamer. That's the goal. That's the goal. Oh my god, Irv! Hi, thank you for picking in. Also, ads are about to start like literally 5 seconds, so fair warning, guys. 3 minutes of ads. They help support the channel. We won't start reactions until ads are over. Thank you. I forgot Twitch hates when I don't boop, so boop. hope you, or how are you feeling? I hope you're doing good. I mean, we've been DMing, so I know things, but I hope you've been doing okay in this grand scheme of things. I'm just joking. I can never tell. See, like I see and interpret everything at face value. Okay, they taught me critical thinking skills in high school and university, and then upon graduation, I proceeded to forget it all. I'm good. Don't worry. Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. But yeah, how are you doing this fine evening, Irv? It's been a while since I've streamed, so I'm just like settling back on the thick of it. What is critical thinking? Critical thinking is basically the type of thinking that is taught to the enlightened folk. So if you are not enlightened, then I'm sorry to say that you are just a common plebeian and you're trapped in the system of basic common thinking. And by common thinking, I do not mean common sense thinking, because that is critical thinking. No, you just have the basic processes. You think simple thoughts. You cannot comprehend anything more complex than where is my hairpin, and that is it. I've got family over, so I won't stay too long. I've been lurking the whole time. Oh, thank you for the lurk. But yeah, I know you should be prioritizing family, so like no worries on that front. I'm glad you don't have a lisp or dislocated jaw. yeah, the surgery did go well. I'm very glad about that. I go back to shadows. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Irv, and thank you for the lurk as always. I appreciate it. If you take it at face value, does that mean I shouldn't joke about leaving anymore? That's up to you to decide. That's up to you to decide. No, sometimes when people are like, if they don't like overemphasize that they're leaving chat as a joke, like with emojis or emotes or something, I'm like, oh, are you actually leaving? Of course, I'm not gonna call them out, but like, I'm like, huh? You're leaving? No, don't go. Don't go. But it's okay. I take no offense. That would make the streamer uncomfy call me out? No. There's no one to call out. No. And suddenly I need to... No, I don't need to use the toilet just yet. I can wait a little bit. I mean... To be fair, if I were really to use the toilet, I probably should have gone like when the ad break started. But I didn't feel the need to go then, and there's only 40 seconds left in ad break, so it's fine. It's fine. I can hold it for another 30 to 45 minutes. It's fine. Yeah, that's my job. It's okay. It's okay. Irv and I poke fingers at each other all the time. It's fine. I've given the okay for him. Chad sometimes needs to earn that privilege. Oh god, silly gumi me. Okay, ads are almost over in about 8 seconds, and then we can start reacting to trailers. Ah. Okay. Ads are over. Alright, so we're gonna be starting with the Myriad Celestia trailer. Fable's about to start as part 2. Now, I think this is not necessarily to do so much with Penacony despite Finon on the trailer. From what I remember, this is following some moments off the planet while the events of, did I say Penacony? Amphoreus are going on. So I remember Lucha and Jingliu being a highlight of this trailer when they teased it in the special program. So I'm excited to see what it's about. Let's see what the lore is in store for us here. If I can stop alt-tabbing into the game. Alright, and again guys, just let me know if audio is too loud or too low, and I'll do my best to adjust it. And yeah, we will start this first reaction in 3, 2, 1, now. Almost now.
The last time I was on the Yuchu
was
centuries ago.
Pity that you
yeah,
now
she
come
got him
out as a hero.
present.
but a
following her return to the Xianzhou after being exiled.
In her grave, empty talk.
The divination matrix will naturally determine whether their words are trustworthy.
Fine. As we always
Doesn't
say
Lucha have like
in
a secret weapon in his coffin and that's why she brought him?
is believing.
Jingyun, yeah, I know. My goat, right?
In the abacus's
Oh, it's
calculated
Bronya!
future.
Wait, why are they fighting big mechs?
Lord Ravager's wish will
Oh,
be fulfilled,
is this the fallout from
and
Iron Tomb?
Will fall.
Oh dear.
This is a chess game between gods.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch this trailer before I played through 3.4, so when they revealed that basically like the erudition Aeon was being targeted, I was like, holy shit.
Already has the swarm author's remains.
Yep, there we go.
To kill a god. We just need to temper the hunt's arrowheads with ruin's golden blood.
Oh, okay, I see. So they're gonna use that in the fight against Iron Tomb? Question mark? Oh god, I forgot that this was muted because of the strike. Maybe she's carrying a more important order.
The Xianzhou Alliance is not our enemy.
Eh?
So
Who's
why
that?
not join this great feast?
Wait, who's that supposed to
And
be?
observe how billions of beating hearts
Wait, what is this
walk
fleet?
into irreversible demise.
Wait, am I supposed to have known that? Oh, it's Shippei. Wait, no, that's not Shippei. But it looks like her.
Ignorant hunter raise their bow.
Isn't that the Aeon of Harmony?
What they believe in.
Or am I mixing it up with the Abundance
and
Aeon?
ultimately kill themselves.
Is that a Valkyrie? Oh god. We might need to rewatch this, chat.
Process.
I'm missing out on information.
Like a ceremony. Well,
Who are you?
it's not like I have a right to complain about
His
ceremonies.
shoes are kind of fly, I won't lie. Also, his
mourn
dapper
for
fedora
worlds
hat.
that can no longer laugh.
Okay, wait. Oh, is that Akron's planet? I just realized with the hands stretching
I
up.
saw a spot of light that dimmed the star.
Oh my god. We're shattering planets.
Itself was torn,
I
leaving
think
only a
is that?
despairing white,
No, wait.
enveloping both.
Okay, Nihility.
entropy
I was like, is that
and
Flame
time.
Reaver? Wait, no. What's Akron doing against Flame Reaver outside of pure fiction and MOC? Yeah, I'm gonna need a crash course in the lore, guys. I think a lot of it started flying over my head.
Salute thee, blemished one.
Oh?
In defiance of the
Oh, isn't that Fantilia?
We offer a
Oh, is this showcasing the different Ravagers of the Destruction?
Together, beneath your gaze, we bear witness to a colleague's end.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Coronation or collapse.
It's kind of giving a mix of Nuvela and who's that one Shade in Genshin? Renova? Except that she's not very red.
Just to witness? That feels like formalism.
That's Selenova. Oh, okay. Wait, bro, let me see his head. I know he's not a typical. His head is a hand?
Still not enough for you?
His head is a hand?
Only flounder in tears.
Okay, that's a sick design, but like, what? I wish Star Wars would cook more with these inhuman designs. Like, they don't all have to look humanoid.
From the end of time.
See, even this bro is aura farming like crazy. Has no face, is draped in shapeless gray, and yet he's already burned into my brain.
But who could say that Akavili on a new journey won't bring another salvation?
Guys, I think Pom Pom is Akavili. Or, I don't know. Pom Pom has some ties to Akavili. They have to resurrect the Aeon of the Trailblaze somehow. Nanook! The hottest Aeon.
Prisoner.
If hot, why evil? If evil, why hot?
If you are
Sign on my love! Am I still angry?
then come and leave the cave with me.
No.
That fable about the storm.
How about no? Shut up, Legus.
Prelude of destruction.
Oh dear. Okay, alright, that was a lot. That was 5 minutes and I think I missed a lot. Legacy. Alright, you chat, I regret to admit that, you know, before Legas was revealed to be the big bad in Amphoreus, I was like, oh my god, add him to the lineup of Skrulin and Savarog of robo-fuckers. And then everything happened, and then he started like monologuing like a not aura farming a villain. I was like, okay, I don't want him on the robo-fucker line anymore. Someone get the link, please. What link? Hold on, let me catch up on chat. Also, hi Wyatt, welcome man. We're gonna be reacting to a lot of trailers tonight, so I hope you're ready to strap in. I think we need to link Ari the Lord Ravager's images from Twitter. Yes, I would actually like that. Alright, so to confirm, is this trailer basically showcasing the destruction, the different Lord Ravagers? And I do want to go back a bit to the beginning. I think because I saw this Shenjo and Bellbug like starting to face the mechs. Was it like the beginning of the anti-organic equation being unleashed? Or I don't know if it's like the anti-organic equation, but like basically like it's the beginning of the after effects of Iron 2 resuscitating from Amphoreus. Which link? I don't know. It's some Twitter thread. I assume if someone knows of it or can Google it, they'll pop it in here. If you're not VIP, then please join my server and ping me. I'm gonna change my status on Discord to online so that I can actually see the ping. Because non-VIP users cannot send links in Twitch chat, just for security reasons. But yeah, feel free to put it in my Discord server and ping me in the Star Rail channel and I will pull it up. Okay, so let's see, if we go back.
Has already begun in the abacus's calculated.
Yeah, so I see the similar glitches with the mechs here. So can I assume that this is basically like, oh, we're gonna mobilize the Robo Force to start attacking humanity? Oh, I see a Hoyo Lab article. Okay, all right. Let's start pulling things up because otherwise I'm gonna be really, really confused. Okay. Destruction and Lord Ravagers. Oh, it's an official post. Nice. No, I don't want to log in. I refuse to log into Hoyo Lab. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, so these are the Lord Ravagers. I see Fantilia straight up in the center there, looking really hot and pretty as usual. Nanook's chosen weapons of destruction embrace the aesthetic of destruction, where all things return to entropy. Let's see. Let's TLDR this. Lord Ravager Asad Praman. Oh yeah, so this is the dude with the hand for a head, right? Who was like basically spinning that 20-sided die. Some say Asad Pramad is the most human of the overlords. I did think he was humanoid for a minute, and I did thought he was cool. While others argue he's the least. I mean, if you have a hand for a head, I guess that's pretty inhuman to me. Rarely seen on the front lines, he prefers to orchestrate from afar, more chess master than warlord, moving his legions with methodical precision. Worlds that fall under his gaze are consumed by waves and waves of slow, cruel jokes, like the infamous fall of the Ogle Ring. Over a century, he advanced his Void Rangers inch by inch just to force the military line of the Resistance into the shape of a single line of text. Destruction is where laughter ends. It is mourning, not celebration. That's 2 sentences, and that is not a single line of text. I'm just nitpicking here. Known as the Destroyer of Elation. Chat, quick fact check. The Aeon of Elation, Aha, is still alive, yes? So I can assume that his end goal is to destroy Aha, yes? Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, to be fair... no, actually no, I can't, because when you think about it, he aura farms as long as his head is hidden from you. But as soon as it's revealed, as soon as he takes off the hat, Actually, when you think about it, it's pretty nonsensical. Ravagers mirror Aeons. Oh, so is that why Fantalia is hot? Because the Aeon of Abundance is also hot? Wait, hold on. I need to look this up. Because I forgot what she looks like. Aeon of Abundance. Yes, Yaoshi. So Fantalia is hot because Yaoshi is hot, yes. And Gunnar version, yeah. Oh dear. Okay, I'm beginning to see. I'm beginning to think the sound philosophy here. Okay. When his work is done, he scorches a giant smiling face into the surface of every dead planet as if to mock the very idea of life. Well, you know, that almost feels like a similar Aha thing to do, but like a twisted, knife-twisted version of Aha. Yeah, she hot as Aeon. Okay, but I raise you Shipei. Shipei also exists. Okay, like, look, if you were to ask me to pick between Yaoshi and Shipei, I might pick Shipei. the Aeon of Harmony. Lord Ravager Zephyro. Oh, okay. So this is that Flame Reaver this is a Flame Reaver looking dude. I thought they looked similar. Zephyro is feared across the stars as the most terrifying of the Lord Ravagers. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, this is the most aura farming of all the Lord Ravagers. I don't make the rules. Also, why does he... Okay, I know he has abs. Chat, do we think he has a 6-pack or an 8-pack? This is very important information critical to the lore. Do we think he has a 6-pack or an 8-pack? 8-pack. You know how like you read those webtoons and then like the male lead of like I don't know, this action webtoon or this romance webtoon, like he takes off his shirt and then like you're obviously expecting to see the abs because he's a hot man, right? But then you look carefully and then you count, you're like, wait, is that 8, 10 packs? But I will say, if anyone deserves to have a 10-pack, I think it's Zephyro. I don't know why, but with like his long ass torso, I feel like somehow canonically it would make sense for him to have a 10-pack. But you know what I mean, guys. Actually, have you ever seen someone IRL with like an 8-pack or a, God forbid, a 10-pack? Yeah, I think a 10-pack would be physically impossible, but like an 8-pack IRL, like a 6-pack is hard enough already. Yes? Oh dear. Oh dear. What is the world coming to? Alright, anyways, back to Zephyro. He is obsessed with the final moment of annihilation, the beauty of absolute erasure, yet some whisper that encountering him may be a mercy. Among all the Lord Ravagers, Zephyro alone offers a death without pain. You know, actually that's kind of base, now that I think about it. Like, a lot of people fear death, but I know fear of death mainly stems from like, we don't know what comes after it, right? But what I think is the second most important factor in that fear is like, we're scared it's gonna hurt. So like, if bro can ensure that I don't feel any of that in my final moments, I'd be like, you know what, you have one up over certain Loki, like you both destroy planets, I assume, but like at least I'm not gonna feel anything when you kill me and destroy my home, right? There are many Zephyro fans that are down bad, contrasting to the fans that love his aura farming. No, be me. I love both his aura farming and his physical body. We are not the same. Anyway, some doctors of chaos even theorize that his destruction is a form of resistance. They believe he is a self-annihilator summoned by Ix, refining fading colors into blending white light to defy the shadow of the Aeon. His devastation has been known to bleed into the dreams of the Nihility Pathstriders, leaving searing marks on their waking flesh. It would be interesting to see Acheron and Zephyro interactions in the future. I'm just saying. Yeah, a self-annihilator like Acheron. Very interesting. And I need to drink water again. But yeah, it would be interesting to hear like Acheron and Zephyro just like have them meet face to face, and before they like start their one-on-one duel, just have them like deal it out like philosophically. Like, have them like compare and contrast their ideologies. I think that would be super sick. His devastated leaving steering marks. Many believe Zephyr is targeting the nihility. One self-annihilator, once described a nightmare, at the end of all things, with nothing left to destroy, a Lord Ravager hurled himself into Ix's divine corpus, followed by a single violent beam of white that pierced the endless dark. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Zephyr has like the most potential for like a lot of interesting confrontations, developments in the future. And he's also just hot, so like so far he's my favorite Lord Ravager. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to confess something, guys. I know this has nothing to do with Star Rail, but like, do you ever wish that you could like read a romance webtoon? And I'm not saying like I'm a furry, because I don't like reading like furry or scaly stuff, but like, do you ever like read through these webtoons and you're like, has the author ever considered using an eldritch horror male lead, or just like, I don't know, a sort of faceless, more mystical male lead? Like, I feel like it would be so much more interesting than like the 100th carbon copy of a black male young adult or teenager with an 8-pack who is really cold but somehow softens for the female lead because she's quote-unquote interesting. Such no. Listen, I literally found this BL manga and it's like android x human, but no, I'm not a furry, shut the fuck up. It's like android x human, except the android like it has a humanoid body, but it doesn't have a face. So like it's literally like this big blue helmet-esque head. And I don't think they can feel human touch either, or I don't know if they can feel human touch, or they can't, you know, like they can receive touch sensations, or can they like give touch sensations? I'm not explaining myself properly, but like anyways, I haven't read it yet, but I promise to read it and report back on whether it's a good manga or not. Android is a wood. I mean, like, that's everyone's common fantasy. I mean, robo-fuckers are popular for a reason. Okay, we have Selenova, the really pretty one, and honestly, like, I like this design a lot better than Ronova's. Like, Star Rail, one big plus in Star Rail's book is that they're not afraid to experiment with having really distinct, unique designs for their characters that are not playable. There is a caveat. If they're not playable, then they're unique. If they have to be sold on the gacha banner, then they're gonna be your average humanoid figure. Rip Ciruam. But this is basically what I wish Ronova would be. It still retains like that humanoid figure, like she's still a hot woman, but like it's not like hyper focused on like, oh yeah, it's not hyper focused on hot dress, hot sex appeal. Like, look at the big halo around her head. That's very distinctive to me. I what I can boil it down to with like the shades designs in Genshin is like they don't have a distinctive silhouette. But Selenova here does. So if I had to compare the two Novas, I would rank Selenova over Renova. But anyway, I digress. I'm probably couldn't cut this out from the reaction on YouTube. The stars listen to a prayer of despair gathering of grand death. When some desperate civilizations cry out for salvation, these requests are heard by the family, but it may be Selenova who answers. And her descent brings ruin to enemy and supplicant alike. Unlike her mysterious peers, Selenova's origin is known. The nuke personally ignited a world of harmony and elevated her from the ashes of the Eternal Centurion. Quick question to lore knowers here. What is the Eternal Centurion? She can put that halo around my neck. Can you be down bad somewhere else, please? The only one around I'm just kidding. Listen, you can be down bad, but some things just should not be said. Sometimes it's not our turn to talk. The Eternal Centurion is the emanator of harmony. Oh, okay. But like, what's the origin of the Eternal Centurion? One of the harmonic strings of Shippe. You know what? I should just Google this. If it has a design, I should just Google it. Hold on. Eternal Centurion. Surely it has like some sort of weird picturesque design and it's not only been referred in text. Why am I looking at Warcraft NPCs? More importantly, What the hell is this doing on Google Images? What am I looking at? What am I looking at, chat? Alright, hold on. HSR. Okay, so it does not have a design. I'm gonna look up its wiki article. Oh, Ailenev. Interesting. Okay, one of the main embodiments of Shipe. When it's summoned, it typically indicates someone will be punished. Instead, it only shows up for the family's wars, uniting them into a cohesive force, and that everyone he destroys ends up getting assimilated, becoming one of the family. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, that's fine. That's all I need to know. Same kind as Dominus boss fight, aka Sunday. Gotcha. I'm starting to lose my voice. She's deemed the destroyer of harmony, leading the Antimatter Legion and commanding Void Rangers and starships in fast coordinated campaigns. For eons, she has followed the path of the cancer of all worlds, spinning a web of death across the stars. Some say she alone among the Lord Ravagers knows the truth of the Stellarons, or worse, that she's the one planting them. So, does that mean, like, Silanova is in a weird way? Okay, so we don't know our origin as a Trailblazer, but imagine if, like, our origins were tied to Silanova somehow, because, like, we have a Stellaron implanted in our freaking body. And, I don't know. I see Stellaron, I'm like, we're gonna run into her someday. She's gonna be like, welcome, my child. And I'm gonna ask, do you mean that literally or figuratively? Basically, Trailblazer's new mom. Exactly. Exactly. She's gonna be like, I gave birth to you all by myself without a dad. Virgin Mary Stellaron edition. Oh dear. Okay. Not too much to comment on here, but it's really interesting. Really interesting. So I know she's supposed to be the antithesis to the harmony, but when they say elevated her from the ashes of the Eternal Centurion, was she born from the Centurion then? That's something I'd like to know. I do need to look more into the Eternal Centurion lore in Wiki later, but oh!
Wait a minute. Is it really she? It's an Arasong Woe Detect 17 cry.
Thank you so much for the 9 months, and yeah, it's me. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Gumi RE, welcome. We're reacting to trailers, but we took a quick pause because the first trailer we watched was basically about the Lord Ravagers of the Destruction. So I'm basically doing a crash course on who they are. And I think we're gonna start speeding up a bit actually, because we have 13 more videos to watch. Okay. It is the ashes of the Eternal Centurion, so you could argue that it is the Emanator of Harmony herself that converted to Emanator of Destruction. Oh, so is this... Okay, so the Centurion is no more, but... Actually, then that... Okay, if the Centurion is no more, and the Emanator of Harmony is no more, then what the heck is the family... Oh god, this is too much for me to think about. Okay, you know what? No. I'll take an Ashikai crash course later. This is too much. This is too much. I mean, a nuke just yoinked her. I mean, yes, but I'm just like, the family manipulates the harmony, so like, if they lost their grand weapon in the Eternal Centurion, I mean, they were cooking up Dominicus anyway to like revive the order and things like that, but like, huh? Huh? Alright, then we have Luxbane, and it's literally like, it's almost a black hole, but kind of like the antithesis of a black hole. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a glowing star supernova, but it's still maybe sucking things in. It's a sun devourer. Oh, well, that's what they say literally in the caption. Called the Sun Devourer Giant, Luxbane is credited with countless stellar extinction events, according to the Intelligentsia Guild. Beyond that, little is known, no one understands their purpose, they're simply called Luxbane, their form is indescribable. Some of the astral ecology school believe they are descendants of a Leviathan branch species. But with those creatures long gone, few can imagine a young Aeon reviving such an old being from death and commanding them. Could they be Nanook's emanator to confront the veracity or the permanence? No one knows for sure. So what you're saying is they could be an amphibian this entire time. They could be Nessie. They could be Space Nessie. You'll know what it is as soon as you read manga. Okay, like... if they say it comes from a Leviathan creature, then why do they not put Leviathan creature in the picture itself? Monka. Leviathan, remember Ouroboros of Veracity? No, I do not. I remember the name, but I do not remember what it actually is. Hold on. Ouroboros of Veracity. Oh. 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 I see. I truly see. I would still pick Shippei, but I see. Why? Actually, no, I shouldn't question it. It's Hoyoverse we're talking about. They're all down bad. They're not as down bad as compared to other gacha companies, but they are definitely down bad. Oh man, sometimes I forget what they're allowed to get away with in censorship when it's not concerning playable characters. Oh man. Okay, all right. No, I'm going back. I'm going back. We don't have time to goon chat. Read the top description, by the way. What top description? What do we rate her? I would give her a solid 9 out of 10. The tentacles are looking a bit too thick. But 9 out of 10. From the description? From the wiki? Hold on. The Drinker of Worlds, the Unsatisfied Devourer, the Black Hole thought they are an Aeon and a Leviathan at the same time, in the eyes of Ouroboros. Wait, this... okay. So basically, this is the Leviathan pet creature from Genshin. Yes. In a nutshell. I already forgot the big whale's name, but... Certain Loki's pet. Except it escaped captivity and it became a Lord Ravager in this weird bubble universe in the big imaginary tree. Okay, all right, I see. Do we have? Oh my god, we still have more. We have 3 more Ravagers to read through, guys. I don't think we're finishing the trailer reactions tonight. I think I remember reading somewhere in SU lore that there's an era of Leviathans, so I'm not sure. Oh, that's definitely something I skipped over SU. If it's SU lore, then I definitely missed it because I have not finished SU at all. Are we talking main SU? Or Swarm Disaster? Or Golden Gears? Or a Noble Domain? Because if it's any of the latter 3, then I definitely have not touched it. Alright, Archforger. Kind of looks like a weird cross between a mecha and some geo-elemental construct creature. Let's see. For years, Archforger remained a total mystery despite years of investigation by the Cosmic Powers. Only recently did the IPC, thanks to 2 Society members observing Amphoreus, decode their name, Archforger from the gravitational waves of Iron Tomb. Void Rangers often exhibit twisted forms, and some destruction creations implode with an intense backfire when destroyed, dragging their enemies along with them to their destruction. It's believed Archforger is the architect of the Legion. Their power is linked to heat, forging, and shaping, possibly connected to the path of preservation. There is no line between the Smith and the Smith since their ascension. It no longer destroys directly, but instead forges all things into weapons of extinction. The IPC has strongly condemned this as, obvious. It's literally the antithesis of preservation. Of course, they're like, you can destroy anything, not on our watch. Look at our capital, our precious capital. The Rome is going to destroy all of our profits in one fell swoop. They created the Antimatter Legion, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. Okay.
Well, if they say Archforger is the architect of the Legion, it would make sense. Like, architect, creator, that's basically the same thing. And, oh god, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm gonna take another sip of water. Selenova happens to be a commander or something like that for the Antimatter Legion. I feel like Selenova's role, yeah, she's commander for the Legion, but she has a lot more to do with the Stellarons, maybe. And then Archforger here is like, he's like a sort of a factory built into one body. He just like pumps out output after output after output, legion after legion after legion, and then he's like, go forth and not multiply but destroy. I think that's his role. All right, then we have Vantilia. We know a lot about her already, so I'll speed through this. Member of the ancient shapeless species of the Heliobi, Starfire essence, delights in luring civilizations into self-destruction. Her target may be the hunt. Maybe the hunt? I think it is the hunt. Material extinction is not the end. Only when all things vanish mentally and spiritually can true annihilation be achieved. She's said to possess thousands of incarnations. Through lies, illusions, and manipulation, she fans the flames of blind vengeance. Okay. And then we finally have Iron Tomb. Oh god, Iron Tomb. Look at him having a radio wave for a head. I don't know, guys, it could be I love how they like write that it may be hunts when we've literally played through the entire 1.0 patch of Xianzhou Luofu. Like, duh. Our target is the freaking hunt. Jingyun did not do his like ultra one-man move against her or nothing. Anyways, Iron Tomb. Unlike other Lord Ravagers, Iron Tomb's invasions require no physical presence, leaving behind almost no eyewitnesses. Its presence is inferred from the ruins of devastated civilizations. Technology turns into viruses, worlds plunge into darkness, and everything deemed advanced becomes a cold grave. It only appears in highly developed worlds. Some Intellitron theorists believe Iron Tomb is the inverse of the erudition, a reversal of all calculations and logic. Its destruction resembles a phenomenon more than aesthetics, a corruption and subversion of inorganic logic, a collapse of all intelligent behavior. And Final is trapped in it, so we're gonna take down Iron Tomb later. But yeah, I feel like Iron Tomb is pretty straightforward. I mean, by now I've basically played through all the Amphoreus main stories, so I understand the role. But yeah, we take big machine down. We prevent it from destroying the universe and destroying all logic and things like that. Don't destroy Noose, and we save universe. TLDR. Been hyping this guy for almost a year. Yeah, I can't believe we're finally about to see Iron Tomb wake up. I mean, I know we fought that, like, mini Iron Tomb boss with Lygus in 3.5, but we're about to see the real deal. Rage against the machine. Yeah, you know what? We raged with Machine and Bellabog. And now in Amphoreus, we're raging against the machine. That's actually so funny. Because you remember, in Bellabog, we used the big mecha punching arm to fight Kukolia after she got warped by the Stellaron. And now here we are, the tables have turned. This just proves to show that Machine, you cannot rely on machines to always be your friend. Sometimes they turn against you, and that's why you should never be hyper-reliant on technology. So the true moral of Honkai Star Rail is that we must all return to nature and hold hands in the grass and the trees and soak in the sunlight and reject technology. Okay. Alright, well, that's a lot of time to spend on one trailer, I'm not gonna deny. But that was pretty interesting. Getting to look at all the different Lord Ravagers, a first look at them, maybe gooning over them. But we must set the gooning aside and start clearing more of the trailer backlog. But before I do that, I do need to use the bathroom very, very badly. So I'll be back in several minutes. While I'm gone, you guys should leave in chat who is your favorite Lord Ravager, and then argue amongst yourselves why they are the #1 and not the others. And with that being said, I'll be back in a few minutes.
A floating gumiho spooky. Spooky. Oh, you know what I should do? Now that I'm here. Spooky. Oh my god. Spooky. It's the ghost of Ari Song here to haunt you. Oh, I love VTS Terminal. So many nice things to play. Wanderlings, you betray me like this? You fucking betray me?
It's always
You're all getting thrown in a dungeon. I guess I gotta replace y'all with new Wanderlings now. Oh boy.
Gumiho, get it straight.
Special attacks need to be equipped.
Fuck you! I'm a fox girl, not a cat girl. Stop it! Stop it!
But what did I have to do that they have to sleep on sofa? No. So basically, this is Hi-Fi Rush, by the way. It's a narrative, combat-oriented rhythm game. So at this point in the story, our main character Chai, who has triple the speed. Is there another? Guys. So Gumiho just said baby instead of the Korean equivalent of muddle pleasure. Mostly because there is no way to censor such a curse word in Korean. Baby. Guys, this is it. I don't think I'm even making it to 25% of the quest. I'm just gonna be stuck in the sequence laughing my ass off to Boot Hill. I'm like losing it.
Baby.
Kafka is the original mommy of all mommies. Okay, I'm back in the bathroom. Hi guys. I do have a bit of a dilemma, and it's because my voice is getting scratchier. So I don't think we're gonna make it through all the trailers tonight. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to spend that much time reading about the Lord Ravagers. But I'll definitely be doing my homework off stream. Don't worry about it, make sure you're okay. Yeah, I mean, my aim was 3-hour stream tonight, and I think we'll hit that mark. So I think what we'll do is we'll react to one more trailer tonight. How long is the next trailer? It's about 3 minutes 24 seconds. Yeah, let's react to the Finon trailer. I'm gonna probably have to unfortunately cut it short after that, but I might do another stream either tomorrow night or sometime next week just to wrap everything up, because I do want to make this the YouTube video focus for this coming week. So I definitely want to finish this quickly so we can just focus on starting the finale quest next week on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, when I yap so long to myself, asking myself lore questions, it also strains my voice. Well, yeah. I don't know how people do it. Like, speak out loud non-stop without straining their voice. I mean, like, you obviously have to be hydrating constantly. And I've been drinking water, but I think it helps when you are constantly speaking outside of streaming in your life too. Because it helps you exercise the muscles in your throat better. But yeah, I don't know how the big VTubers do it. You know, the ones that stream for like 10 hours every day. I'm looking at you, Michi. I'm looking at you, Michi Mochibi. I don't know how you do it, girly. I think some people are just like
some people are yappers, and then some people are power yappers. Now, to be fair, if you're like streaming for hours on end, I don't think you're just yapping unless you're Michi. Like, you also have a game you're playing, so you're not speaking like literally every second, every minute. But so far, I feel like that's what I've been doing for like almost 3 hours straight. I have to take a break from even speaking. Yeah, I mean, like, I am like largely silent outside of streaming, so that's my break. I do think I need more breaks in between during stream, and like my bathroom breaks are probably not good enough for that. But I'll figure out how to structure it later. But yeah, I do need to make my voice a little less scratchy for the next trailer reaction, so So yeah, we'll make the final trailer be the last one for tonight, and we'll finish the rest hopefully soon. Does that sound good with everyone? Yeah, I really hope to like finish everything tonight, but I underestimated how much we would goon over Ravagers. I think Zephyro is worth it though. Zephyro was worth it. Oh my god, I think... I wonder if there's fanfics of him on AO3 yet. if I look Zephyro up on Archive of Our Own right now, will I find rated E fics about him? That's the question. I'll report back later. But for now, we're gonna be reacting to the Phynon character trailer called Coronal Radiance. This was released right before the 3.4 patch dropped, and this is not the same as his animated short, but I'm looking forward to seeing some hype moments regardless, even though I've already seen his character arc in full in the quest. So yeah, here we go. Let's watch my favorite Crisis Airs trailer, aka Kevin Kaslana 2.0, in 3, 2, 1, now.
They say...
Ooh, that number cycle.
Then I will be the deliverer.
You're my deliverer, Phynon. You will always be my deliverer.
But why is there?
And then we cut to Chaos with his golden eyes. Wait, was it Chaos or Kaslana? I forgot. I think it's Kaslana.
I'll open a tailor shop.
The different Crisis Airs, no.
I want to be a normal person.
That's not a wish.
That's not a wish, she says. It is a wish if I say so.
And face me.
Oh, I'm crying again. This patch made me so emotional. Not the backstabbing, bro.
Why did you?
Yes, my tragic doomed yaoi. They had to shove it in every single form of multimedia. Oh, his name was Kaslana. Okay, got it.
Need a deliverer.
What song is this? We have a song in this character trailer? I mean, he's literally just vocalizing, but oh, surely there are lyrics. Kevin's theme remix. Oh, you're right, it is Kevin's theme. I'm hearing the leitmotifs now. Oh my god. Look at him fighting all of his former comrades, man. Yes, stretch your hand out towards the sun like an aura farming shonen protagonist.
I just want...
This is literally unfair. I feel like I'm living 3.4 all over again. Every single moment of pain and angst. Oh! Oh! Iron Doom Final? Oh, that just seemed like him. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm witnessing his transformation. His old transformation in slow-mo 4K. Yeah, you keep moving forward.
Until I witness
Honkai is literally so epic.
Submit to this idea of fate. Never.
I hate to talk about Gooner talk in the middle of a really impactful emotional trailer, but imagine Kaslana and Fai9 self-says shit. Just think about it. Think of all the angst that already holds within itself. See, you guys are like crying about wallpaper material, and I'm just here like, oh yes, hot. Oh yes, what if Finon and his mirror self got together and did the thing? Oh, have you guys seen the fan arts with like Flame Reaver, Kaslana, Finon, and the Nuke together? And they're kinda hot and sussy. Like, they were all over my TL around the time 3.4 dropped. I wish I could find them right now and like show them to you. They were genuinely so good. But then like the AO3 effects, like there are not enough, and I think it's because Finon and My Day are like the more popular ship, which like rightfully so, understandably so. But I feel like the really weird self-cessed polykill would be a much more interesting ship, at least for generating fan material. Finon had fan arts of him being a newborn baby and Lord Ravagers as sibling and Nuke as the Dada. Oh my god, I think I saw one of those. It's been so long, but I think I saw one of them. It was really cute. I was on this side instead of the Nuke X Finon. Okay, but like both sides are equally valid. Both sides are equally valid. Oh my god. Okay, does anyone have a link to the OST that was featured in that trailer? Have they released it yet, or do I have to wait for the album release? Do I have to wait for them to release the OST album? Because I need that remix. I need that remix of Kevin's theme. Honestly, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. I know he got an original song, like an original kind of like metal rock song in his animated short, and it was fire. But I like, can we get this like slow ballad as well, like as a separate track with lyrics? That would be so good. That would be so good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pause there for trailer reactions for the night, unfortunately, because my throat is giving out. So I'm not gonna push my luck. As I mentioned last week, I had wisdom teeth surgery, so I'm just slowly getting used to talking again. Last week I was only able to stream for like an hour and a half, so at least we made it to 3 hours tonight, so I'm really happy about that. Let me see. Actually, will I be able to stream tomorrow evening? I hope I will. It depends on when my family gets back. We have some like shopping to do tomorrow, and I know one of my parents is going into work, like the actual workplace, on Monday, so I don't want to stream too late either. So yeah, I think I'll let you guys know in my Discord when we will react to the rest of the trailers, but I think if it's not tomorrow night, it will be Monday night. Oh wait, no, Monday night is group watch night. Tuesday night. Either tomorrow night, Sunday night, or Tuesday night. So yeah, either one of those two. But I'll let you guys know in the Discord as soon as I know. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'll pause this recording for now, and we'll pick back up next stream. But yeah, I had lots of fun hanging out with you guys tonight. I know it's a little weird streaming only once a week, but I think this is a much more manageable schedule for me right now with everything going on. So hopefully we'll get back to 2 times a week eventually, but for now, you'll have to content yourself with seeing me live once a week, but I'll try to make up for it with the Discord group watches. By the way, we're watching Bocchi the Rock right now, which is super fun. We just finished watching the first 3 episodes. So if you want to join in for the next one, we'll pick back up with episode 4 on Monday. We watch 7 p.m. EST on Monday. But I'll also make up for it with not just group watches, but video content, which is what the new schedule is supposed to allow me to do. So
really excited for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reactions. I will hopefully be live tomorrow. If not that, then Tuesday night. But before we go, I do want to send you guys on a raid, so hang tight. And thank you guys for your support tonight for the Gumithon. I really appreciate it. Remember, all the support during the Gumithon goes towards getting a new budget gaming PC for me so that I can dual stream. Because I only have a laptop right now, and it's like 5 years old right now, so it's kind of nearing the end of its lifespan, at least as a VTubing gaming dual hardware piece. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it. And I think we'll be raiding I think we'll be raiding. I'm losing my voice, chat. I'm losing my voice. Oh my god, there's so many people live. I have to scroll through them all. Who have we not raided in a while? That's what I want to see. Let's raid Lumi. I think, yeah, where did her stream go? There we are. She is currently playing RV there yet with some folks. Which I think I'm gonna be playing that game in a couple of weeks. Also with Lumi and Irv and Zen, so I'm looking forward to that. But for now, I'll send you guys over to her stream. Have a great Gumiho night, guys, and a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow night. And yeah, don't do anything I wouldn't do in Lumi's channel. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye, everyone.